Okay, trying to join. Looks okay. Stand by. Refreshing monitor. Haven't gone live yet. Seems to be slower these days. I don't know what that's about. It used to be quite quick. It's almost as if it takes longer to cancel the hosts, and I don't know why. How strange. Right. Ooh, bit of lag there. Did I leave the VPN on? No, I switched it off. Maybe it's just taking a moment to connect. Hang on. Okay, I think we're alright. Right. Good morning. Wilhelm, why do I need a VPN? Oh, it was a couple of years ago. I just read some stuff about, all the... I don't know, I just felt more comfortable. I just felt more comfortable having a VPN when I browsed the internet, because, I don't know, just felt reading about all the surveillance shit. I was like, oh, Christ, maybe I should get one. Privacy's dying, so having a VPN, just as you do whatever, just felt sensible. So I connect to, I don't know, Norway or something. Right. Hang on a minute. Is she okay? Yeah, she's good to go. Anyway, so good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome. Sorry, let me just double check. Overlay, dog, and there we go. Game, cool. So you got everything. So yes, good morning and welcome to your Friday, everyone. Welcome indeed to Friday. Your doormat to your weekend. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day wherever you are, and however far you are through your day, be it already at work or perhaps just waking up. So greetings from the United Kingdom. So over here, just to get you up to speed on what's happening right now. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you kindly, Timothy. Thank you. It is the 4th week of work, the end of the 4th week of work on the latest YouTube video. So normally that's enough time to get a video finished. So 4 weeks is enough to get a 10-minute video done. This is a 15-minute video, so I'm going to need a little bit longer. Another week, another 5 working days. The video is, however, fully edited, mostly. So I've done all the text and the animations and all the fancy stuff. What I need to do now is I need to make some test renders. So what I do is I would render the video fully in Adobe Premiere and then just upload it to you. Well, normally I just watch it on the desktop, but sometimes I upload it to YouTube to watch privately, and then just watch the video through. And so I'll watch it through, say a few times. I'll have a notepad and I'll spot maybe things that I don't think are funny or transition errors, just general quality assurance, things that I can fix on the next render, then I'll do another one, then another one, and just keep repeating that process for as long as it takes to, be presentable, in my opinion. So the final week is, well, in this case, final week, but the final few days are quality assurance, and I just need to focus on that. Thank you, Cat Mandos. Thank you very much, Cat. Thank you. But I only have 2 days more, so I better hurry. Clock is ticking. Well, I'm at the same time, note thing, I've got a bit of a Space Engineers obsession this week. Apologies, it's sapped away some time. Okay, bear with me. An emergency belly rub is required. She didn't want her belly rubbed. She was rolling on her front whenever I tried. Thank you, Kale and KTA Kyle. Thank you kindly. Thank you. So yeah. Weird looking cat. Yes, you are, honey. Yes, you are. Who's your good girl? Yeah, she's okay. Thank you, Agarob. Thank you very much, Agarob. Thank you. Do I hold myself to any kind of release window for my content? No, I just kind of finish it whenever it's ready. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Thank you, Norwegian Dwarf. Thank you kindly, Norwegian. That's extremely generous of you. Thank you for doing that. Very, very kind, Norwegian. Thank you. Yeah, you've been very, very gracious to me, sir. And thank you, Locaville. Thank you kindly, Locaville. Right. So yes, without further ado, I'm just going to chill out this morning and just play a bit of Space Engineers. And yeah, just that's basically the plan. Just gonna. Most people are, in terms of ZF are out and about and at work right now, but I'm sure they'll be around later in the afternoon. Okay, so hang on. Let me just refresh the browser. Okay, there we go. Yeah, people are trickling in. I can see them. So good morning, everybody. Right, hang on. Switch this over. So, yes, so let me introduce you, for those who haven't seen it, to the ZF Moon Base. So myself, who's been playing? Digby, Waffle, Digby, Waffle, Digi, Social, Tom, Chinny and Alistair as well have been joining us. We've been working on this moon base. Is this pressurized? No. I can get it pressurized, though, if I close the doors. Yeah, we were, in fact. I need to put up some signs saying close the doors behind you to preserve the oxygen. Thank you, Flame Lord. Thank you kindly, Flame. Thank you. Is this pressurized? What's not pressurized? There's a gap somewhere. Oh wow, that's been mounted into the wall now, the med bay. Is there a gap? Does that mean there's a gap? What does the yellow light mean? Sorry, bear with me. Cargo container. Somewhere it's registering a gap. Thank you again, Norwegian. Sincerely, thank you. What's the problem? Are these windows complete? Did they get removed? They look complete. Yeah, they're okay. 2 holes in the roof? No, they're windows. It's all good. Let me just switch it over to pressurized mode and see if it reacts. Air vent. I assume this is the air vent. Depressurize off. Yeah. There's a hole somewhere. Spot the hole. Does this cargo bay have anything to do with it? Huh. Someone's changed this. Someone's removed something and put a conveyor there. Ah, here it is. Right, yeah, that's what's happened. Someone's put the conveyor there instead of the basic refinery, which kept it airtight. Right. So that yeah, so they've done this wrong. This conveyor needs to be in the wall, not the pipe in the wall, because the pipe has a gap. You see there? Right, let us stand by. Where's my builder? It'll be this way, wouldn't it? Right. Just pop outside. Right, so here's the moon base. So if I fly over here to the front of the Drill Bro, which is my mining vessel, and retrieve... yeah, I've got my decent mining drills and stuff in here. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Hi there. Does Sino still play with us? Well, yes and no. He's around, but he never seems to respond to any messages anymore. I guess he's busy. But, yeah, we sent him invites for whatever we're playing, but he just doesn't seem to turn up anymore. Yeah, well, I guess he's just got stuff on. I know that his mother's around right now, so he's not going to be, yeah, not going to be around much at the minute. Right. Hang on. Yeah, so this is the problem. So if I take this off and instead put the conveyor here into the wall, the conveyor junction, that will be airtight. There we go. And then, so what's that? A small cargo container. That's an assembler, that's an oxygen tank, and another conveyor. So I can certainly just move these. Mount the battery in the wall instead. Let's just do that now. Hang on. Right. Thank you, Eagle Eye Swede. Thank you kindly, Eagle Eye. Thank you. That battery has lost all of its charge because the energy cells were destroyed in that action. Okay, make sure it's the same way. Oh, they're on their side anyway. Someone's put the batteries on their side. Right, requires 80 power cells. Assembler, cargo container. Do we have any available power cells in this cargo container? I can't see them. We might have to manufacture them. It's going to be a bit awkward. Stand by. Power cells. Okay, we have none registered in the base itself, so I'll have to go to the production tab. Will the main assembler queue them up even though it's not physically attached? Hang on. I don't know. Oh yes, it is. Okay, so it doesn't need to be physically attached to the pipe system in order to hand over elements of the queue to the slave assemblers. That's good. So there are numerous slave assemblers which are working to also process these resources. However, it would appear that we've gone through all of the necessary iron. There were 200? Am I just blind? Am I blind? Power cells. Power cells 5. 17. There are 17 in here. I am blind. No, wait. Large cargo container. It's not in this one. Okay. Right. Yeah. Well, I just need to assemble this battery. Okay. So let me just go and retrieve the large ones, and then probably have to deal with this iron problem. So this is the large cargo container outside on the lunar surface. So I can grab these 17. That's a start. What was that there? Oh, there's more here. 21. Oh wow, loads. They just weren't stacked. Brilliant. There we go. That's enough. Okay, there we go. 20. Yeah, I can just go back and forth. Very blind. Yes, very blind. Good morning for those entering the stream. Welcome. I'm just on the Space Engineers, the ZF Space Engineers server, which is on the ZF Deddy box. And yeah, so myself and about 6 other ZF guys have been bumming around on here building shit. And yeah, we've been building for about 4 days now, and we've made some progress. Okay, I can build it from the outside. That's also true. I can, can't I? Okay. Morning, it's past noon. No, it's still morning. Over in the UK. There we go. Okay. Right, and then I'll just put this stuff back. What I want to do is I want to either move the assembler into the wall, or alternatively... Yeah, so let's empty out this cargo container. Yeah, so let's mount it into the wall so at least this room will have more space for, well, stuff, be it cryo tubes or whatever. Not sure what we're going to do with this room yet. Right. Well, hang on. Since people are joining, before we pressurize the room, let me just... Oh, it should be pressurized now. Hang on. Yes? No. No? Why no? What's the problem? Oh, is there a gap beneath the conveyor?
Energy low.
Whoops. My power armor requires energy. I'll just go over to here to the med bay. Oh, it's sunrise. Good, good, good. Okay. Energy low. Oh, that's just the pipe. No, that shouldn't be... That shouldn't count, right? So where's the gap? Where is the gap? Check the spotlights. Gap near the spotlights? Behind them, maybe? Thank you, Mayukon. Thank you kindly, Mayukon. Thank you. No, appears to be sealed. Any chunk taken out of any window? It's not entirely clear. There's a gap somewhere. Maybe it is under there. Maybe that pipe... Blast doors sometimes caused pressure can fix by opening and closing them. Possibly. Do you reckon? So let's go to the doors. So the hangar doors in the main room. Oopsie, that's the wrong button. Open. Yeah, so I suppose for people arriving, let me just give you a quick tour. So this is... stand by. Just getting the fighter. Check the controls. Oh, wait, sorry, not controls. Check the tank. Hydrogen tank, 14%. Its fuel is a bit lower than I would like. No, I'll leave it for now. Otherwise, before I fly this off, leave it attached to the roof. So yes, so this is the main atrium. So this is the first room that we built. Just a small platform that was quite literally there. We built it up since, and we put a main glass door, which we've sort of agreed to keep this area open so that we can have that nice view of the Earth. Out here, through this hangar door that I've built for anybody who wishes to enter or exit the base. Yeah, so we have solar panels on the roof just for emergency. Well, this kept us going initially before we went nuclear, but yes, we have some solar panels mounted up here for well, just power, general power use. We have an atrium here, which I was building, a sort of a glass and steel atrium with a sort of rib cage design, which I rather like. Yeah, my voice is going a bit weird. I need a drink. And to the right here, this is what I was working on last night. I've dug a hole, and in that hole, I've put a large reactor. So this is a large nuclear reactor which isn't finished yet, with some red mood lighting, and this is going to be completely sealed with walkways, and I'm going to cover the top of it with heavy armor, so slanted heavy armor. The purpose being that the main power source of the base is protected in the event of, be it attack or more likely accident. If somebody, if their ship crashes, then it's not going to hit the nuclear reactor sitting exposed on the surface. There wouldn't be an explosion, but it would just damage a very expensive part which will run the power for most of the base. And I'll probably put a few batteries down there as well, just to keep everything running. So over here, oh, this is new. Someone's building a platform there for reasons unknown. We have a series of refineries, which are refining all of the raw materials brought in. Ooh, beautiful. This is Tom's ship. Hang on. Sorry, pardon me. This is ZF Tom's ship. Looks a lot like a, he said it was from Eve, but it reminds me of, not an X-Wing. You know the ship that, like a subclass of an X-Wing? Like a snub fighter? I can't remember, like a Z something or other? It's a Star Wars ship. Yeah. Looks very cool, though. So that's Tom's vessel he's been building. Oh, wow. Okay, this is new. Oh, I see. Do you reckon somebody... I think Chinny was doing this. I think somebody's made a start on a large ship hangar. So within this, we'll be able to construct the hull of a large ship using welders that you could mount on the roof for speedy building. Interesting. Very interesting. Or, flying around it with small vessels. And here we have numerous small mining vessels or construction vessels which are docked. Everyone's got their own personal design that they like. So yes, for those not familiar with Space Engineers at all, it's effectively Minecraft in space, except instead of focusing primarily on building a base and a home, you focus on building ships which can drive around and fight and drill for resources and build other things and chop them up, lift things, just general purpose ships or anything you purpose built designed. Oh yes, here are our assemblers. This is a bit incomplete. I should go back and finish this. So this is a series of slave assemblers which need to have their components built and maybe a bit of armor just in case of an accident. Yeah. Oh, and we've also got some emergency hydrogen generators which can chew through the hydrogen in this tank, which we get by melting the ice. We've got an ice field over there. Yeah. Z95 Headhunter. Thank you very much, Damon. What did I say? I said snub fighter, didn't I? Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. So yes, that's the ZF Moon base. It's steadily coming together, as you can see. So far, so good. In addition, we have other factions. I know there's at least another base on the moon, Space Poland over there. Space Poland, Germans in disguise. Right. I think there's a base over on Terra, over on Earth over there. I don't think anyone has a base on Earth or on Mars. I might be mistaken. But, yeah. It leaps and bounds, this game has come, folks, in 1.0. I remember when Space Engineers was just 4 tiny asteroids. And now look at it. It's got planets and asteroids infinitely generated, procedurally generated asteroids everywhere with resources. And faster than light travel. Yeah, it's very, very cool. I strongly recommend. If it's not in your Steam library, I recommend, if you're into the sort of builder sandbox game, it's well worth it. Thank you, Atomic and Jansuski. Thank you kindly. Thank you. So yeah, sorry, how do I get rid of that alert thing? That's annoying me at the top there. I don't know. Thank you, Doody. Thank you kindly, Doody. Right. Shift F1. Oh wait, what was that? Experimental. I see. Oh yeah, of course, because Social added some admin tools to the server. Something to do with cleaning up scrap blocks that are unpowered and just floating in space. Debris, basically. Thank you, Captain Pipe Mats and Bahumet. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Right. Okay. So yeah, there's lots of stuff to do. So, can you go to the sun? I don't think so. I think the sun is just like it's like a map painting in the background. It just sort of circles around at quite some speed, considerable speed. We're not orbiting around it. It's orbiting around us. Yes. So it's a solar system centric thing. It's weird. But, right. Okay, so what do I need to do? Well, I was just trying to get... Oopsie. I was just trying to get this thing pressurized. Hang on. Just because it would be nice to pressurize the base and keep some air, then we don't have to keep breathing in through the tanks. Geocentric. But yes, sorry, geocentric, wouldn't that be circling the Earth? In this case, it's circling like a... What's the term I'm looking for? Like a... Is it a Lagrange point? Sorry, what's the... Fuck. What's like a gravitational point? You know how there's a... We're not technically orbiting around the sun, because there's a point that the sun is in fact orbiting around. It's like halfway through the... What's it called? Damn, hang on. Point we're orbiting around. What is it called? Is it like... No. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, no, it is? I'm correct? Barycenter. Sorry, is it a barycenter? Is that what I wanted to say? You know what I mean? As in, yeah, we're not technically circling around the center of the sun. And we're not circling around the center of Terra. We're circling around like a point there or something. Thank you, Snobbin. Thank you very much, Snobbin. Anyway, never mind. It's a computer game. Right. What am I doing? So I would like to go to the hangar doors. So for those just joining the stream, I hope you're having a lovely morning. Welcome to your Friday. And if you have any plans for the weekend, I hope they go well. Lagrange points are the stable orbit points. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking about something else. Okay. Right, so the doors are closed. No. So there's definitely a hole. There's a hole somewhere in this room, which is preventing it from being pressurized, despite the fact we have large amounts of oxygen. Or have I set up the vent incorrectly? Air vent. Main room. Depressurize. Set up actions? Oh yes, you can add it to their like group actions. Thank you, third person lives. Thank you, third person. Thank you. I require more hydrogen. How much? Ooh. Stand by. It appears that we are out of hydrogen. Hydrogen tanks. The base's hydrogen tank has stuff in it. That implies that perhaps I've severed a connection with this. With my tweaking, I have probably... Right, where is this connected? Bear with. How is this connected and where? It goes this way. Right. Oh, this could be bad. Does this imply that I have really done... Aha! So where is that connected? Where's that coming up? So I just need to figure this out. Otherwise I've sabotaged our ability to replenish our hydrogen through the med bay. Alright. Oopsie. Is the med bay fully encased? I think so. Someone has moved it though, haven't they? Right. I see. It probably comes up like here, and I've just severed that, haven't I? Yeah, that's it. That's the problem. Alright. Well, I'm going to move this cargo container anyway, so I just need to have this go all the way. Alright, so we'll just take that pipe off and just connect it directly, and then move the cargo container. 1 minute, let me just take a hydrogen... Do I have a spare hydrogen tank in here? No. What the fuck was that sound? I can make whatever sound I like, fuck you. Tank is full of oxygen. It shouldn't really matter. No, let's get rid of it. Whoops. Hang on. Got to empty this box in a minute, so this is... Oh, the box is full. Ugh, it's going to be a bit tedious. Let's mount a cargo container in the wall for those who do want to come back and forth and access it. That's actually a good... Yeah, that's a good place to put it. Then I can connect it to the large. That's going to be in the way, though. Sorry, just so I can grab that steel. And that as well. Oh. There we go. Right, so we'll have like a pipe block and a conveyor, or just have 2 conveyor blocks. So one here, and then we'll put the cargo bay here, and then people can still come into the room and access the cargo bay, but it will be mounted in the wall rather than sitting right in the middle where a ship will crash into it. So I require 20 construction components and about 12 small steel tubes. Construction components. Take a bit more. Do we have any small steel tubes in here? Yes, we do. Right. The med bay. Yes, I haven't forgotten the med bay. It's just I need to move that stuff out of the way first. Right, there we go. And then put the cargo, so small cargo container. And we'll pop it here. Right. And then I'll take the stuff out. Oh, bum, I've got to unload it, haven't I? Damn, so got to transfer all the materials in here. Okay, so interior plates, construction components, and grids. There we go. Interior plates. Do we have any in here? We do. Lovely jubbly. More interior plates, display, computers. Okay. Oh, I had loads of medical components in my bag. They're super heavy. Interior plates. And what was it? Computers. Computers? I wish they made... Well, I suppose it doesn't fit with the aesthetic. I wish that it was slightly different colours or something. The fact that it's all a light blue makes it makes it hard to see. Computers? Any computers? Maybe not in there. Fix the medbay I've disassembled. Well, I haven't disassembled... Oh, God. I disassembled the medbay. What? Why would I do that? Okay. Sorry. I suck. I've disassembled the medbay. Why the hell would I do that? Did I miss when I went to grind the thing? Sorry. I'm clearly an idiot. Right, so motors, small steel tubes, computers. Thank you, chat. Motors, small steel tubes. Those are girders. And computers, which we don't have in here. We know, says the chat. Charming. Ha! But yes, I'm having a good week, but at the same time I've been very unproductive due to many extended Space Engineer streams. Because it's all Social's fault. I take no responsibility for my actions. Social suggested Space Engineers, and I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. 3 days later, I'm waking up going, must play Space Engineers! Because I'm really enjoying 1.0. So yeah, obviously it's Social's fault. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly transfer the materials from this cargo bay over here. Because if I just disassemble the cargo bay, everything just clunks straight to the floor very awkwardly. And if it has a large enough mass and has sufficient speed, it will go through the floor. It won't, but not in lunar gravity, but all the same, just to sort of paint a picture. Many a person have in the past disassembled their ore storage facility only to have several tons of rock careen through their base. To the laughter of Lord Clang. Hi there, Dragoner. I also start my stream sooner since I want to play. I know, I feel like a cunt. I really do. Okay. Joe says sometimes taking time to enjoy yourself increases productivity in the long run. So I'm gonna be truthfully honest. By the 4th week of work on any particular video, I'm kind of tired of it. So there is that as well. So it's like, oh god, I can't stand it. I just want to move on to the next project. I've been staring at the same damn video, and I just need to get it done, which isn't good. I'm well aware that it's not good. But at the same time, all the major creative decisions have already been done, and it's mostly just quality assurance at that point. So it's no big, you know, problem. But yeah, just 4 weeks is so long. I just can't believe the videos take so long. It just you just sit there and you're like, how could this take this long? And you just spend like, right, I'm going to be super productive today. I'm going to spend like 10 hours editing. And then you look and see what you've done. You've done 60 seconds. It's like, how? And then you just realize that, well, it's all that keyframing. And it just takes fucking, yeah. Just keyframing just takes forever. If you want to get it precise, if you don't care about precision, it doesn't. You can do it really quickly. As in, if it's just like 3 keyframes, yeah, you know, it'll move on the screen, but it won't have the illusion that I'm trying to go for, which is that the text is actually physically attached. So effectively what's happening is that, you know, there was that video on YouTube that said, like, oh, he edits everything frame by frame. Technically not true. Maybe, sometimes. But what I'm actually doing is I'm compensating for movement. So, for example, if I do this, right? If I just turn this guy's head, well, that's a bad example. What's a good example? That. All I have to do is, like, 3 keyframes. Like, one there, and then one like there, and then maybe another one just as he slows down, otherwise it looks too quick. that creates the illusion that the text is attached. However, if the person is moving around lots, then I've got to compensate for loads of movement. I've got to like add not only for the character in his head, but also the camera. If the camera is zooming, which it often is, you know, in this case it's fixed, but you know what I mean. So that it's hundreds of keyframes sometimes for each individual character, and if there's multiple characters on the screen, it just exponentially compounds. It's just So I know it sounds like I'm making excuses. Right. Meant to do that, it's fine. Okay, so here are the parts from that cargo container. This was the main assembler. Does the main assembler have anything in it? Oh, bugger. It has some materials in it. How awful does my After Effects timeline look? Not too bad, actually, because I intentionally... I watched quite a few tutorials on it, and I've done quite well to manage my compositions in such a way that they are numbered, and also... so each individual scene will have a single After Effects project, and then there will be multiple comps within it, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's pretty well organized in After Effects. The real mess is the Adobe Premiere timeline. That's like everywhere, like this scene here and that scene there, and then again, Gang Beasts isn't very forgiving with the almost static camera and strong contrast. Well, yes, it means that it's mostly manual anti-mortem, but actually, surprisingly, it's been the drunken movement of the characters in Gang Beasts has given me a lot of leeway. Whereas something like Armor, the characters, because they're human and it's supposed to be realistic, they'll move in a fairly realistic manner. They'll even breathe, which I have to compensate for the movement of their breath. Thank you, Zach Guy and Mabu. Thank you kindly. So, you know, for characters breathing, then his head is moving up and down very slightly. So even that has to be keyframed if the illusion is to be maintained. But something like Gang Beasts, the characters are moving around quite drunkenly, so I can actually be a little bit more flexible. Because if the text is too precise, then it doesn't look right. It looks jittery. Right, okay, there's no actual room in that container now. Okay, I misread. You said it was forgiving, not the other way around. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, Anti-Mortem. Apologies.
Fuel low.
Fuel low. Thank you, Mabu, and Zach Guy, and Third Person Lives, and Snobbin. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. I'm so sorry. Did I miss you guys? Thank you kindly. Lol, wait, I keyframed the breath movements, you massive over editor. Indeed, yeah. It's all, you know, it's about maintaining that illusion that the text is mostly attached. It helps. It, you know, makes a difference.
Inventory full.
Oops, fuck. No, Lord Clang, I'm sorry. Please spare me your wrath. Lord Clang, the deity of space engineers. Praise be his name. Do not take Lord Clang's name in vain, or he will clang your ship and break it in half for, like, no reason. Oh, God. Grab, grab, grab.
Inventory full.
Were they bullets? I think they were bullets. Who's making bullets? Oh, I suppose we did have a turret. Is there a script that can use tracking points to make this way easier? Indeed, there is auto-tracking. But auto-tracking has limitations. For example, imagine if I had to auto-track this now. This would be easy. Space engineers, especially now with the lights, this would be very easy to auto-track. Look, I've got a light on the back. A consistent, same color light that is almost always facing the camera. Brilliant! That's fantastic for keyframing. Oh yes, it's not attached.
Energy low.
Oh no, I can get energy though. Hang on. The trouble is though, that's not always the case. And if I've got a highlight in the footage, what is that? Oh no, the construction comps. If I've got a highlight in the footage, say like a person standing here, that person might be turning around as he talks to me. There'll be no clear point of contrast that After Effects can latch onto, because the character might move in front or behind different coloured objects. The character might do this. Look, they've moved into shadows, so suddenly the colours and contrasts have changed dramatically. So auto-tracking will immediately shit itself, and you've kind of got to do it manually to compensate. So it's situational. It's very situational. I reckon that only about 15 to 20% of any particular episode has automated tracking. In Gang Beasts' example, it's 0. because so far there have been no effective points of contrast because all the colours are the same, all the characters are the same consistent colour. Okay, that's not strictly true. There is one bit at the beginning with their eyes, because they've got white eyes, and if they face forward on the main menu, then I can get them. Thank you, Silver Pegasus. Thank you. But yes, auto-tracking can be useful, but it does have limitations. The computer doesn't know what the head is. If I tell it to track a character's head, it's like, "What? What is the head? Explain." So I say, okay, track that colour. And if the colours change, or turn away from the camera, then it immediately has a stroke. Right, so I need to connect these up now, don't I? Okay. Let's shave away this pipe. Let's use my drill to just cut away a section of the rock to allow the pipe work to go underneath. Now, this shouldn't drop off. Praise Lord Clang. Praise be. Okay, now I will put down a conveyor tube. Uh-oh, I better stop flying, otherwise I'm going to not be able to climb up again. Okay, indeed low hydrogen. I'm trying to remedy that situation now. Okay, conveyor. There we go. And this has to go down now, I believe. He doesn't know yet. What, about the hydrogen? Yes, I do. That's the problem I'm trying to sort. I need a sideways one. There we go. Right. Any developers working with machine learning who can put together a neural network for him to help with your auto tracking? Antemortem, it's really it won't work. Yeah, it's just seriously. Good luck to anyone trying to make anything similar to that. We are not at the point where a machine can psychically predict like it doesn't know what it's looking at. Tracking systems just don't know what they're looking at when it comes to footage. You can make something track a color, a point of contrast, but it won't know when the situation changes in game. If the camera spins around, it's got what's it supposed to do? It doesn't understand that there's a camera. Duckslayer says that's quite literally your job. Well, Duckslayer, I invite you to do so. You will be a millionaire. Sell that to Adobe or whatever, because you know Adobe can't handle it, nor can Sony. So you know, that would be like a like, you know, After Effects people everywhere would immediately praise you as a god if you could achieve that. Have a program that can predict what you want. Right, hang on, sorry, what am I trying to do? I need stuff. I didn't pay attention to what I needed. Is it hooked up now? No, it wouldn't be. So I need small steel tubes, construction comps, and interior plates. Small steel tubes, construction comps, interior plates. There we go. Also, sorry, Duckslayer. Yes, sorry, I got your message in the email, sir. Apology. Yeah, I get it, dude. I will respond. It's just I'm a bit buried in emails. I'm so sorry. I've just got so many. I'm 4 emails away from breaching the 4,000 emails to respond to. I'm like, seriously, it's absurd. I can't even. I'll sit down and do some email responding at the nearest opportunity. Bugger. Why is that not connected? Did I miss? Ugh. 6 motors. Enough? Yes! Right. There we go. Right. So for those who are just joining the stream who have no idea what I'm doing, I've severed the connection to the medical bay, which is this machine here, which is how we're regenerating our hydrogen without without tanks inside our suits. There we go. Done. So now that I've repaired the connection through the pipes, the hydrogen can go from the hydrogen tank mounted outside to this med bay and into our suit system. And there we go. So I have full hydrogen again, which we're using to power our jetpacks. Whee! Lovely. Okay, let me just repair the floor that I've damaged. And now I've put the small cargo container in the wall here. I should do the same with the assembler, actually, because people will be coming here expecting to find the assembler. So I should not disappoint them. Should not change things too drastically. So we will repair the missing assembler and give it main assembler status. Otherwise, people will be feeding the slave assemblers, and their purpose is to assist the main. Okay. Sweet. Bugger. More steel plates are required. Steel plates. Lovely. Am I interested in beekeeping? No? What? I could put another air vent. They'll both be symmetrical. Okay. Vent. And while we're here, assembler. Okay. Which way up is it? Vent. That way. Okay, I need 25 construction components. And where to put the assembler? Pop it right here, I think. Yeah, that would work. Right. Thank you, Monkey. Monkey Mason. Thank you kindly, Monkey. Thank you. Tell you what I could even do. I could put yeah, could put a module on it. Oh, why bother? The slaves have got modules all over them. They'll pick up the pace from the main. Right, there we go. So here's the assembler. Right, so I need just over 100 construction components, 10 grids, displays. Okay, pop that away. Right, construction components. Oh, it's a bit of a mess right now, isn't it? So over 100 of these. Some grids. Computers, I believe, displays? Question mark? So motors, displays, and computers. A lot of them. Yes. Thank you, PNG Most. Thank you very much. My small connector is not connected to the whole grid. Sorry? My small container is not connected to the whole grid. Is it not? Large cargo container. It appears to be. It's connected to the whole grid. Right. I just pulled something from the nickel container. Oh, did I? Oh, it's full. What about... Where's this large? Yeah, this is all on the other side of the station. Yeah, it's all good. We're fine. Okay, computers. Computers. Here they are. I'll take those, please. We need more than 100, though. And what was the other thing? Sorry, it was motors, I believe. Right. Oh, no, it's grids. How many grids? Nope, not grids. Displays. Four displays and a bunch of computers. Okay. And a bunch of computers. God, I wish they were different colours. There we go. Sweet. Right, there we go. The assembler has been restored. Excellent. Fantabulous. Right, so this assembler that I've mounted here, can we just show it on the HUD? Oh, well, I assume it's this one. Okay, so assembler main. There we go. Switch off the slave assemblers on the HUD. I had them on there before. Okay. When do they implement that you can construct things with the materials inside your cargo instead of your inventory? Well, no, I'm taking it into my personal inventory for the sake of my own welder arcade. But no, you can actually do, as in you can weld with, say, station-mounted welders. And they will pull from the entire grid. Thank you, Truis. Thank you kindly. Love you too. No homo. Thank you very much, Truis. Thank you. Why is my ship upside down on the ceiling? Well, to keep it out of the way. I had that on a previous build. I had like an aircraft carrier. I was trying to replicate the, you know, the scene in Aliens, where the drop pod launches through a hole in the floor at high speed. So like we'd go over a planet and then we'd deploy fighters and then they just sort of fall dramatically from the roof, and it was very, very cool. Multiples attached to landing arms that would disconnect in sequence. It's very cool. So yeah, keeps them out of the way. Sorry, not the Nostromo Arconic, the marine ship in Aliens. Sorry, I misspoke. How accessible are Space Engine is to new players? Not very, frankly. Although they did put in a tutorial, didn't they? So, as in like a progression thing. So, I do recommend it though. It's worth it. If you're into building sandbox games where you get a sandbox for your own creativity, it is well worth it. If you're into Minecraft, you will be into this, because it has a Sulaco. Thank you very much, the Sulaco. Yes, that's the name of the ship. There are big two holes in the roof. They're windows, actually. I wanted to make more windows, get more light in here. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not familiar with that Arca Zua. Sorry, what was I doing? main assembler main. There we go. Enable. Or do I have to switch that off? I can never remember. Let's just test it. Order up from the main assembler. Okay, order up 1,000 steel plates. Very good. It works. The slave assemblers are trying to pick up the slack. Although they're adding it to their queues. This tells me that, yeah, so it's pulling it into their queues, but it's telling me that they don't actually have the resources. Does this mean we are low on iron? It does. We have very little iron. Okay. And this place is still not pressurized. Most peculiar. Where is the gap? There is a gap somewhere. Where is the gap? See, it was sealed before, which makes me think that it's something that someone else has done. As in some move... As in it was not pressure... Yeah, when I got in this morning, somebody's made a change as opposed to what I've done. Although, that's not true, because I built this whole bit, didn't I? So no, this very well could be me. On most servers, pressurization is disabled. No, not on this one. I was breathing in here earlier. Tricky. The assembler is the gap. I don't think so. It's... No, it appears to be fully sealed. Let's grab some steel and just do a quick flyby around the edge. There must be a... Whoopsie. Right. Where could it be then? Okay, that's attached. Indeed, internet all fixed now, MacFeg. Yes, glad to be back. Batteries appear to be airtight. External windows secure. Top windows looking good. Turn on my suit's light. So these aren't, but that's just part of the external armor. Thank you, Teapot. Thank you very much, Teapot. Thank you. Same with that. It's just something that the welder ship missed. Was it the placement of one of the lower windows? Ooh, could this be it? Does that not let... Can you not use interior ones here, maybe? Does it have to be exterior? Well, no, that can't be the case because they were interior before when it was airtight. Interior walls do not hold pressure. Do you reckon this is it? Whoop, those welders are on. Trying not to scorch my own feet. Just put a control panel so this can be activated from the outside. Indeed, Le Jamin Bang. Yes, I'm carbon-based life forms. Ah, different colours. Infuriating. Cargo container. Yeah, it's definitely sealed. How perplexing. What am I doing? Light armor block. Yeah, that's fine. That's the slight misalignment. It's all good. There will be misalignment. How is Lulu? She's good, although I had to tell her off this morning because she got a bit pissy with a dog in the park. She lashed out and tried... Well, the dog was smelling her and she didn't like it. And so she turned around and tried to bite. So I sort of grabbed Lulu by the scruff of her neck and sort of just held her like gently, to sort of hold her to the ground and sort of went, no, you know, and sort of tried to be strict with her. Because she's not allowed to... Well, you can't have dogs lash out and try to bite others. But, yeah. Yeah, you know, as in... They've got to behave. God damn it, I'm thoroughly... Is the door wide open? It's fine, that's not the problem. This whole time, imagine if that was the problem. I can't figure out where the gap is. Oh, there's a draft. I can't figure out where... It's not behind the oxygen tank, is it? Somebody's... No, that's been there forever.
Energy.
But somebody definitely has moved the med bay. It's further back now. Let me check the back of the med bay. Oh! No? No. Should be, Vartrius, unless something's changed. Where's... Hang on. Where's the med bay currently sitting? Check the triangle windows at the front. There's 3 missing. Looks all good. I don't think anybody's fiddled with the windows. Yeah. Will we use mods on Space Engineers? I don't know, but I don't think it's a good idea. The guys, forgive me if any of them are listening, I think they lack self-control when it comes to the mods, or at least with Minecraft. They will just mod and mod and mod and mod until the whole thing becomes so hideously unstable, and then it crashes and we lose the server. So, you know, there comes a point where it's like, just come on, just stability is way more important than features. If you just keep adding features until the whole thing is just a shit show and it's unplayable, then why? I don't think anything is a good idea. Well, no, I'm a QA analyst. What do you expect? I don't approve of constant, consistent, high-impact changes to a code base without appropriate levels of stability. If you cannot use a product, then it doesn't matter how many features you add. You failed. I'm stumped. I can't figure this out. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Just it would be nice. Okay. Right, but it's pretty though, isn't it? I mean, now that we've got this room cleared and everything. So I'll tell you what we should do. We should get some cryopods going. So I wonder. I mean, this wall is looking. Yeah, we could put them here, or we could put like a. No, I don't want to interfere too much with that nice hangar thing. What's the block onto the medbay corner block finished? I can't work out. Are you sure there are windows on the roof? Huzzah! Oop, missed. Yep, window. You can see the dirt on them. See? Oh, there's something. Somebody's got a construction ship up there. The block assembler inside the base. See if it works. Block assembler. Or the assembler. No, it's fully sealed. Well, it does work, yeah. I mean, I've ordered a bunch of stuff, although it's currently low on iron. Never mind. Right, okay then. So let's... Sorry, it's infuriating me a little bit. Maybe the interior walls can't hold it. Right, never mind. Okay, so what can I do next? I should really continue work on the reactor because we don't actually have a... So we do have reactors, but they're currently... Yeah, they're on the ships that are docked with us. They'll keep us powered, sure, but it would be nice to make sure the base has power once all ships are no longer docked. So this main reactor over here is the priority. So let's go over here. So yes, I was building that reactor. So let's make sure that we have sufficient resources to do that. We also need lots of heavy armor to shield it in the event of an accident. So we have gantries, we have a reactor. So let me go over to this control panel which I mounted. Go to the production tab for the main assembler. Go to large blocks and search for reactor, where I would like to build a single large reactor. Make sure we have all the materials required. And if we don't, go out and get them. Gantry. No, passage? Yes, one passage needs to be built, certainly. What was it called? Gantry? No. Walkway? Yes, walkways. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walkways. We also have a slanted window to act as stairs. And heavy armor. Let me order about 20 units. Right. Okay, so it looks like we need to retrieve some iron. Okay, let's go do that then. Oh, I'm going to just... no, I've got plenty of oxygen for now. Right, so let's get into the drill, bro. So this is my mining vessel. check the control panel. Go to batteries. Batteries on the drill bro. There are 4 of them currently mounted. Current input 9 point stored. Yep, we are on full. So the full megawatt per battery. Thruster check. I do have... Hang on. Ion thrusters are currently enabled. Very good. Disconnecting now. There we go. Right. Cargo. Yes, indeed. We have 4 hydrogen engines, the Dust Cleric, for emergencies. Off we go. Right. Let's head over here where we'll find an iron vein that I can mine. Weight of the ship is a bit... Yeah, it's gone up a little bit with the hydrogen. But we're otherwise okay. Right. Oh yes, don't forget the pink laser nipples. They are very important. This crater here has an iron deposit that we've been accessing. Thank you, Danted. Thank you very much, Danted. Thank you. Right, we have 2 hours of... Well, yeah, we got a full hour of power. Even at full burn, I think. Okay, switch off the inertial dampeners and fall to the surface. Right. So yes, the lunar gravity is much more forgiving than the Terran one. We're able to use ion thrusters, which is something you just can't do within an atmosphere. Such as Terra over there. Okay, lots of pockmarked holes here. Can I go to the ore detector to make sure it is in fact enabled? It is. Use the survival kit to grind the pure stones you got. Mining it can provide some resources. Indeed, but the refineries handle it just as well. Melts. So nickel, iron. These holes have been made by, I'm assuming, Tom's miner. He's got like a... So there are different mining techniques. I'm using the teabag method, which is where you take a ship and just grind straight down. It means that once you're... Well, you've got to kind of grind through all the useless rock surrounding it in order to get through... get to the good shit. Whereas Tom's miner can angle it, orientate itself in any direction to tunnel effectively. He's built a tunnel ship. I built a teabagger ship. Okay, so at this point I would actually stop. I would go up. See what I mean? And then go down again. It's a bit slower perhaps. Right. Also in this design, I haven't incorporated any way to just eject the unnecessary stone. Not that I'm grinding it right now, because I'm holding down the right mouse button until I get down to the iron deposit. Is the game worth playing if you play solo? Yeah, I reckon so, but you'll probably have more entertainment with a group of friends. But all the same, it's fun as a sandbox to go in and see what you can do. But yeah, it's not, multiplayer. It must be 100% multiplayer. But yeah, a group of friends playing cooperatively will be more fun. But all the same, I suppose it's similar to Minecraft in that regard. You will have fun solo, but you probably have a bit more fun if you played it as cooperatively as a group. Okay, right, heading back to the base. Can you automate the mining? I believe the answer is yes. There are waypoints and remote-controlled units and programmable blocks that let you order drones to go to certain areas. I'm sure the Space Engineers Forum has like a go here, like XYZ. Go down, now, offset the X and the Y coordinate by 20 on each run or something. It has to have happened by now. But the game isn't necessarily about automation. It's not about setting up automated systems as much as it is designing and creating a ship from your imagination. I.e. Minecraft. It's not about modded Minecraft. You automate stuff and have big... interlocking logistical systems. It's about making something that's yours and personalizing it and crashing it and going fuck and starting again. Okay, locked. Right.
No fuel.
No fuel, ignore that warning, it's fine. Right, large cargo containers. Large, in fact we just searched cargo in the ship. Okay, there we go, so it's already retrieving the, so it's already pulled it from the ship. Fantabulous. Okay, disconnecting. Sweet, that was quick. Off we go again. And upsy daisy. But yes, I hope everyone's having a lovely morning. Hope you're all well. Welcome to your Friday for those just joining. Just chilling out. It's just me at the minute, just chilling out on the ZF server. Most people are probably at work. But last night there was about 6 of us playing, building the base. Okay. Got overshot the target a little bit. Does this moon base, could it be transformed into a capital ship? You know what, I don't know. I think you used to be able to do that, couldn't you? You could transfer a station to a capital ship. I don't know. Right. What's the bluish planet in the distance? I don't actually know. Is that Mars? Just the colour's weird? I don't know, sorry. Which hole? Which one was I digging? I think it was this one here. Welcome home, Dimon. Welcome home. Ah, Grumpy Pirate has connected. Right. Oh, blimey. Stand by. Hey up, sorry, delivery guy wanted access to the lobby. It's always the way that, you know, you got like a delivery guy with if you live in a block of flats, once they know that you're in, you know, they'll buzz you more often. Can I get access to the lobby? Yes, yes. Right, okay. So let's just drill as much iron as we can. Right. What are you doing, Sweet Pea? Huh? Are you okay? She got excited when she heard the doorbell. What do you want? What do you want? Hello, my darling. Yes, who's a good girl? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's my good girl? Yes. Oh, yes, you are. Who's getting a butt rub? Yes, butt rub. Butt rub. Butt rub. Butt rub. Ha! She's a-okay. She's fine. She's just having a rest. Right, okay. Am I wearing a suit? No, I'm wearing like a pair of jeans that really should be thrown in the wash and my comfy fleece and slippers. Hi, Messi. Good morning, Messi. Good afternoon now, probably. Okay. Right. Joe. Yeah. Right. Hi there, Gorman. Welcome, Gorman. Yeah, I'm just chilling, just building away on the on the ZF Moon base that we have. Right, so we just need to make sure we have enough materials for this reactor that's going to get built. Now, the big thing that we're probably going to need would be superconductors. Superconductors, I believe about 1,000 of them, if that's correct, for a large reactor on a station. So that's going to require a lot of gold. We do have a deposit, a vein of gold nearby, but mining it is going to be a bit of a pain. Perhaps I should modify this ship to eject stone, because the amount of stone that you get per gold is, you know, we'll be wasting time going back and forth, dropping off all the damn stone. We should probably eject it, like by a funnel or something. Thank you, Mini Topher. Thank you kindly, Mini. Thank you. Much appreciated, Mini. There we go.
No fuel.
Reconnected. Check the cargo. There we go. So we've got a bit of nickel as well, but mostly iron. Good. The iron is being retrieved. Stone can be refined into other materials. Yes, indeed. But if we're going for large quantities of gold and we have the iron already, then we don't, you know, it's a bit of a waste of time. Okay, right. So it's working right now on, what are they? Sorry. They're the reactor components. So gravel, silver. Do we have the silver? Required 2,000 units of silver. Thank you, Ethio. And I am a flaming bacon and necrophilic junkie. Thank you sincerely. And Mini Troper. Thank you, Mini Troper. Right. Ah, so it's skipping over the reactor components because it cannot find the silver. Where are the superconductors? Are they even listed? Did we build them? Hang on. Guess not. Or am I, sorry, am I mistaken? Large reactor. Large reactor requires... Does it not tell me? Hang on. Oh, fuck. Yeah, bugger. Wait a minute. Reactor. What does it require? Large reactor. No, it does. Oh, I see. My mistake, sorry. 2,000 reactor components and 100 superconductors. Right. So, back to the production tab. Superconductors require gold. Okay. Thank you, Tima Sharif. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Right, so let's go to reactor components. How many do we actually have? We probably have... We have a few, probably a few hundred, but yes, we need more silver. Okay, so let's go and retrieve additional silver. Thank you, Dante. Thank you kindly. Thank you. And Tema before that. Thank you. Right. So where can we find... Let's just disconnect there. Cool, the ship's empty once more. Silver, silver, silver. Press K, go to GPS. Did anybody find silicon, magnesium, and nickel? Silver. Where was silver? I think we did find some, but I can't recall where. I'm going to take out the scout ship, see what I can find. Stand by. Just going to move the drill ship back just a notch. In fact, I'm going to park the drill ship. Move it this way. There was silver by the gold. Are you sure? I'll go check. So, Slaying says that there's silver by the gold. Oh, we're losing the sun. Okay, so it's going around the other side of the moon now. Let's have a look. So here was the gold deposit, as you can see, the big crater there that we've been excavating. Go down. Big gouges that we've cut down using the teabagging drilling method, because it's quite far down. Gold, gold. Oh, silver. You're correct. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Dante. Thank you very much, Dante. Thank you. No worries. When you get your 3-month anniversary in a week or so. Sure. Sorry, you mean you have your like wedding anniversary? Is that what you mean, Dante? If so, congratulations. Or do you mean subbing? Sorry. What do you mean anniversary? What do you mean? But thank you very much, Dante. Okay, where is it? Sorry. So it's... Bugger. It's going to require finessing a bit, isn't it? Oh, subbing, Dante. Sorry, I misunderstood. Well, thank you, Dante. Thank you. Right, so it was here, wasn't it? Thank you, Dark Rush. Thank you kindly, Dark Rush. Alright, let's go. So, same method, as you can see, just drilling down. I might intentionally try to make the hole massive, because I'm going to have to keep going back and forth. Right. Whoops. Don't go too far. Why did I put an erotic laser show on the front of the digger? The better question is, why not? Well, I'm not sure, Grawn. I just, was confused there. Maybe add more drills so I can drill wider. Indeed, I could do that. But I think 6 drills is good enough, really. I mean, I fill up the cargo containers quite quickly, as you can see. Okay, it's about 60 meters down. So ever so gently. We are a bit lopsided, folks. Hang on. There we go. That could be a problem as I accelerate upwards. I could clip the side of the wall accidentally. Right. So yeah, they've done very impressive things with Space Engineers 1.0. And Space Engineers generally. It's very cool indeed. Is it possible to make a drill ship large enough to destroy a planet? Yes, it is. You can drill all the way through one side and out the other. Ah, that's gold, actually. We do need that. It's the first time I've been in the hole for a while. Charming Crunch. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of my crushing loneliness. Space Engineers was a balm upon the soul, but thank you for crashing me back down into reality. Right, forward. There we go. Cool. So another thing to notice is that I have multiple large ion thrusters pointing directly down. But however, if I turn on the other ones are just purely for adjusting my course, really. If I could put large thrusters on every angle if I wished, but that would be a rather big power drain. So instead I've just kept the ones that I really need to focus on, and so long as I keep the craft facing the right direction, I don't need large thrusters everywhere, unless my ship is having to angle and stay at an angle consistently. With teabag mining, I really don't need to. Right, there we go. So it's not much gold. Okay, there we go. It has been retrieved. Production continues. Excellent. We still need silver though. Thank you, Infinity Dark. Thank you kindly, Infinity. Thank you. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you. Zoom in a bit. Try not to cause any accidents. Back to the silver. Even for my natural disdain of mods, I don't. It's not really a natural disdain, Dusk. It's just I would like sensible modding. Don't just mod like crazy until the save game is corrupted. Thank you, Tashako Unicorn. Thank you very much. Have I or one of the ZF clan considered some light and utility mods like airtight and stronger gyroscopes? I don't know. We're really not organised to that degree. We don't have a sit down, discuss these things. Like literally, it was a case of space engineers, yeah, and that's it. And Social just stuck it on the Deddy box. Thank you, Com. Thank you very much, Com. Thank you. Right, it's going down. I don't know, sorry, there, Pleppy, how simple it is to set up and run a server. Again, it's for social. Instead of social. Well, that's gold. Do require that. Seems a shame to waste it. Looks like we have to cut through the gold vein in order to reach the silver. Yeah, this is what I feared. Can you see? We're wasting time. I'm gathering mostly rock. I need to eject this, don't I? So let's set up a spine of ejectors down the back of the ship to switch on and off and get rid of the stone that we do not need. Right. How many people are on this server? I think there's about 20. Whoa, careful. Don't break what Chinny was building. Yeah, as useful as stone is, we're never going to get this number, the required number of gold and silver components if we have to keep going back to unload fucking moon rock. Have I ever successfully left someone behind during a hyper jump? Yep. Me. I've left myself behind during a hyper jump, and my ship jumped to a distant part of the galaxy, never to be seen again, because I didn't record the coordinates. It was a blind jump, so it just shot away from me and left me looking like a right dumbass. Right. There we go. Okay, so just back it off from the station. You and your soon-to-be wife would love to invite me to your wedding. That's very kind of you, ODST. Very kind of you indeed. I'd probably decline because I'd probably get murdered. But thank you very much, and congratulations on your wedding. That being said, I'll say that, but I might turn up secretly and raid the buffet table. If you see a strange-looking man just eating all the shrimp, then you know it's gonna be me. But congratulations indeed. Right, where am I going to put these? Oh, I can just put them on the ends, can't I? No, were there? Yes, there were. Okay, hang on. Right, hang on. Inventory full with what? Probably the grids and the tubes.
Inventory full.
Bugger. Right, I'm going to put them here. So eject. Oh no, wait, I need sorters, don't I? So sorter blocks first. Conveyor sorters, and then ejectors. Okay, so press 8. That doesn't look right. What? 8. No? Can I not get a... Is there not like a small sorter? What am I thinking of? Sorry. Oh, small conveyor sorter. Herpaderp. There we go. Right. And then the ejectors. So I'll just have... Oh, it's going to make it quite a bit longer, actually, as it goes down the hole. It's not ideal. I need them elsewhere, don't I? Put them on the top. They'll just roll off. It's fine. I assume. Will they? Could angle the ship slightly, then they roll off. Am I doing this the wrong way? Oh, hang on. The hat. No, because then the pieces of the rock might just get jammed in the ship and break them. Why not place them in front of the cargo bay? Sorters. Does it go from big to small? Conveyor sorter. 7. What does it look like? Big to big. Oops. No, but it's big to big, isn't it? Oh, I suppose I could put a connector. Yeah, you're right, Deadly. Yeah. I'll be shitting them out the back. Alright, so hang on. Yeah, it doesn't need to be an ejector. It could just be a connector that's set to throw all out. Really? I'm going to be pooping out stone. Okay, we're going to be pooping out stone, folks. Computer and... So computers, small steel tubes, and construction components. Okay. Come on. Okay. There's no port on this side. Be nice to get one. Yeah, we need like an access way. Fuck. Can I access this on the side of the ship? I can. Probably not enough in there. Hang on, computers. What was it? Components, small steel tubes.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Hey, Alistair.
Hello.
How you
Good
doing?
Afternoon.
You coming to play?
Yeah, I'm going to pop on the server and mess around for a bit.
Cool. Sorry, you are or you're not? Sorry.
I am, yes. Yeah, I am.
Cool. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I played a fair bit last night and
Yeah, me too.
had some issues, so I've come up with a unique problem and a solution.
Made a unique... Okay, sorry, you made the problem and then the solution.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I lost 4 consecutive ships,
Right.
all in the same way. I basically went up into space with what I thought was a powerful ship,
Yeah.
and then mined a bunch of stuff, and then
Thank
thought,
you, Yoha. Thank
I
you.
bet I can land. It's not that heavy. And then each time, there was not enough upwards thrust. So after the 4th ship, I thought, I'm going to build a space station and then never worry about gravity again.
Right, yeah.
So, fuck the moon.
Fuck the moon.
Fuck the moon.
So is that why...
It's easier in space.
That's what that is, 8 kilometers up then?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think so.
I see. Can you possibly set your beacon, like, drop it by a couple of kilometers? Because it's currently detectable on our screens at 8 kilometers.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think you can disable it, can't you?
Can I?
Under GPS, does it not show there?
I don't think it's a GPS signal. It's
Oh.
your signal. I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm sure there's a way.
Oh, is it because it's an enemy, maybe? Because it's being detected? I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah, we need to get you in the whatever. Or at least set you to neutral.
Yeah, I'll lower it by like a couple of kilometers so it doesn't show from the surface.
Cool. But yeah,
I had to have
how
it
are
on
you?
that so I could find it again when I was kind of ferrying everything up.
Yeah.
I'm okay, thanks.
Cool.
How about you?
Yeah,
Did you do any editing at all yesterday?
I did. I finished the video in terms of text and animation, and I just need to start the quality assurance. But yeah.
Okay, so another 3 months or so, and you're all
Yeah.
set.
Yeah. I feel really guilty.
Yeah, you sound it.
What was that supposed to mean?
Nothing at all.
Right.
It was a compliment.
Okay, whitelist. Right, so I'm just trying to make my drill ship poo out stone. It's called rock. No, it's just called stone, isn't it? Right.
So I hear Chinny got a lot of uranium.
Yes, he retrieved uranium for us. Yes. So that's quite
Marvelous.
helpful. Okay, connect the button.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab some myself. I think I've got a bit,
Oh.
but not that much.
Bugger. Sorry, bear with me. I've misnamed my butt.
You've what?
Never mind. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Right, that's my butt and that's my head.
What?
I put a connector on Drill Bro's. I've got a ship called Drill Bro because it's like a bloke with arms, and I put a sorter on his butt, which is going to poo out the stone that I don't need. Oh no, it's fine. I thought it was pooing out components. So I'm going to test and see if it works.
Drill Bro.
Drill Bro.
How old are you?
Well, it's called Drildo, and then I gave it legs, and that's Drill Bro. Shut the fuck
Why was it
up.
originally called Drill
Does it look like a dildo? And it drilled. Keep up. Right. But yeah, so how's your morning been?
I only woke up about an hour ago, so
Right.
I haven't really had much of one yet.
Yeah. Got coffee?
I do. I have this lovely instant mint coffee chocolate stuff.
Sounds horrible.
It's lovely.
Sounds
it's very
horrible.
Nice. It's like mint cocoa coffee.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I
Not all of
I
us
like
are
mockers.
rich YouTubers that can afford an
Rich
actual coffee
YouTubers.
machine.
Actually, no, it was a good idea. So no, it was a bit investment that, but it's good. I wish I didn't. I wish I did it much sooner. I was drinking like instant crap before that, and I told my mum, no, it's fine. You know, it's all right. I just want the caffeine. Oh my god, it's so much better through a machine. It's way better.
I don't know if I want to upgrade a caffeine addiction.
Well, just the taste.
Like getting a better Coke dealer.
Yeah. Is there a problem in the statement you just said?
No, obviously not. No, that's fine.
Would you rather just have crap caffeine?
I'd rather have crap Coke. Well, no, I probably wouldn't, would I?
I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I've never tried it. Honestly, I'd be such a duffer of surrounding drugs. Like on Reddit, they keep talking about edibles, and I was thoroughly confused. I was like, edible? That doesn't really define. There's lots of things that are edible, and it turns out edibles actually means food with drugs in it, and I learnt that embarrassingly late.
Oh,
Hey!
like brownies.
Yeah, that's sort of. I think doesn't that is that what it means, right?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm not exactly Captain Drugs myself.
Yeah. Right, there we go. I'm pooping out stone.
What? Yeah, hang on. What are the subreddits that you frequent that talk about this stuff?
Well, just general subreddits. I'm all over
YouTubers
it.
Anonymous.
No.
Where do you get your drugs? How do you
I'm all
handle-
over Reddit. Different places.
Aha.
Oh god, this
I
might take
see.
a while. Right, there we go. How much stone does it get through each time? Hang on. Check my butt. Yeah, it's quite slow. What are the black rocks I'm pooping, Waxman? They're just regular stone. So I keep mining silver, but the silver veins seem to be quite and the gold veins. They don't have much actual silver or gold in them. Mostly stone. So I need to get rid of that shit because I don't really need it. Hang on, make the hole bigger. Do you have any plans for your weekend, Alistair?
Nothing specific. Probably just to try and relax as much as possible.
Yeah, just chill.
Yeah, I don't really go out a lot. It's Somerset. There's something to do here. It's farms and
Yeah,
pubs.
yeah. Binge drinking and complaining about the government.
Complaining about the government. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think everyone's doing that at this point.
Oh yeah, it's a shit
Every
show.
time I read anything, it's just like, how can they make this work?
I know. Oh,
I read
God.
yesterday that May's own chief whip has now lost faith in her. That's gotta hurt. 'Cause that's like,
Yeah. It's a total fucking shit show. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So if there's anyone like overseas who's thinking like, how can the British be behind this? We're not. I think everybody who's anybody just acknowledges that this is just a total fucking farce. Even the people who were like the gun-ho Brexiteers are like, we didn't want this. I was reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Raywin. Thank you very much, Raywin. Thank you.
I think my approach all along has just kind of been believing that one way or another it won't actually happen. And maybe that is like sticking my head in the sand, but I also don't see any way it actually could. No one knows how.
Yeah, I think to be honest, it was a bit of a shock to me. Not wishing to get super political, because you always kind of assume that the people around you are sort of roughly on the same page, and I think what I've realised is that there is a huge like north-south divide in terms of like the affluent and the commercialised south versus the feeling of the people to the north who feel left behind, primary industries winding down, immigration being hot button, and it just you kind of realise, oh, okay, actually maybe the country does think quite differently,
Yeah.
And then it's kind of made me realise that okay, I'm surrounded by hippies with their coffee shops and and like I go on like the Brighton subreddit and it's like, here's a petition to get Brexit cancelled, and I sort of sit there and I go, I think we might be in the minority here, guys, as in we're a little bit sheltered from the general opinion of our fellow citizens. It's like,
Well, the internet is kind of a giant echo chamber, consisting of lots of small ones. So I might, all the people I follow on Twitter and all the Reddits I see, and all my friends everywhere might be like, yeah, obviously, Brexit's terrible and there are no advantages to it. But then you realise that that's still only like a few million people.
Yeah,
which isn't that many.
I suppose it's more that there's a feeling of disenfranchisement around our fellow citizens, that it's perhaps not being shared down south. That was what, they're seeing it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah. Actually, speaking to the chat, this is way more effective. I'm getting loads of silver. Holy shit. Okay. Silver Lane says, during the Manhattan Project. Ah, yes, I know what you're going to say. Yeah. The electromagnetics, they needed copper for... Oh, yes, they took... Yeah, Silver Lane says that they took 14 tons of silver from the Federal Reserve to make EM coils. Indeed, for the uranium... what was it? The separation process to do with getting the correct isotope of uranium. And I even remember that after they were done, they melted... Didn't they burn all the floorboards or something to get every single scrap of silver back? They didn't want to leave anything to chance, so they disassembled the whole building and even burnt all the floorboards to melt every single bit of silver back out. Yeah, there was so much resources thrown at the Manhattan Project.
I don't think I knew what that was until I played the Civ games.
Yeah, I did. I've done quite a lot of reading on it, actually. It fascinates me. It sounds weird. It's another thing. If I ever go to America, I would like to actually visit the Trinity test site. Just because so you can go there. It's got a monument and a tourist attraction thing. The detonation of the first nuclear weapon. Thank you, Taser. Thank you very much, Taser. Also, Lulu is at my feet wanting attention. What do you want, sweet pea? Hello, darling. Who's a good gal? Yes. Faye says you have to give May her due. She's managed to unite the great British public. Everybody left, right, and middle thinks she's a retard. yeah. It's just no one's happy. Nobody's happy. Like, I think only the extreme or the dim are pleased right now.
Yeah.
Everyone with a working brain is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, the thing that fascinates me is Theresa May.
Why?
Because she was anti-Brexit. She's always been anti-Brexit. So why is she pushing so hard for it to happen?
Because it's not about Brexit. The whole...
Does she just think it's about, like, her job to deliver something?
No, it's a power struggle in the Tory party. The whole thing, that's what it's always been about. The whole idea behind the pro-Brexit campaign was not to win it. The whole idea was it would be let's show our leadership chops and let's campaign a bit. This was Boris Johnson mainly, and make it look like they're a good candidate for a future PM. But when they won, they all immediately abandoned it because they didn't want to do it, leaving a huge vacuum. Well, effectively, with David Cameron resigning, there was suddenly a power vacuum within the Tories, and so they all started. So there was that party leadership vote thing in which most of the Brexiteers got themselves voted out for duplicity. But yeah, so it's a power struggle. There is a big power struggle in the Conservative Party, and May is the one that's trying to come out on top. And she probably won't, and then the next person will step. It's just a big power struggle. It's got nothing. It's really not about Brexit as much as it is.
Almost like a battle of egos.
Yeah, it's party before country.
All of our lives. Yeah. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, the whole thing's a shit show because it's just political parties that are just infighting, and the Labour Party can't fucking organise a piss up in a brewery. So there's no opposing party, and the independents are too small to really do anything. I mean, there was a vote recently by one of the independent candidates to vote Brexit entirely, and it was immediately squashed by the Conservative, well, by everybody, because they've just got no weight to them. Yeah, it's just a big political shit show of infighting and they're all fighting for the chair. My miner is apparently stuck. Hang on. There we go. I'm okay. Yeah, so this whole thing is really not that much. It's more about a sudden power vacuum, really, through what a vote that was supposed to not succeed, or at least that was what they planned. Their gamble failed. Thank you, Taser. Thank you very much. And Boba Fett and the Bandit. Thank you, all of you. That's very generous. Thank you. Right, I'm going to take the silver back to the base. I should listen to the Brexit cast as well for some great insight into the whole affair. Yeah, it's just it's a big mess. Up we go. Right, for those just joining the stream, I'm just doing a bit of teabag mining, which is sort of going straight down a shaft dug vertically.
I think the best thing
in order to retrieve some minerals for the base.
It could create a lot of memes. But apart from that, there's not a lot good going on, it seems.
Yeah, it's a big farce.
I remember seeing some Twitter responses to various Twitter drama about it, where some pro-Brexit people were saying, yeah, well, if it goes through, I'm fine with it. I'll just move to Spain.
Right. I don't think they've understood.
I don't think they've understood.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
man.
But the thing is, I think that's probably real. And that's just really scary that someone doesn't
understand that's you can do that now immediately as part of the EU. At the moment we leave, you can't, because it'll be a separate country. Oh man,
it's like there were a lot of farmers, especially in my area, that voted leave because they apparently were fed up with the EU telling them what they could and couldn't do.
But they didn't know what they didn't realize
that like half of their income was actually subsidized by the EU now. I don't understand how you can own a business and not realize that a substantial portion of your income is coming from the EU. I genuinely don't understand that.
Yeah.
How do you get into that position?
It's like I was having a conversation with my mum the other day. We didn't go into exact details, but yeah, she was voted leave, and she was like, well, then we can go and negotiate with other markets. I was like, what other markets? I was like, well, like America. We're already trading with America, mother. There's no magical countries are going to spring out of nowhere. You know, we're already trading with these other ones. We're just shutting the door on a big trading block, and then what? Anyway, sorry, we're getting political. I should move away. Yeah, it's a fucking mess.
It really is. I just feel kind of helpless. It's like the Article 13 stuff. I feel kind of helpless about it because I don't really know what I can do. Now Twitch and YouTube are trying to get the word out there and stuff, but ultimately we have to hope that a bunch of old white men can be instructed on what the internet means, and that's never been an easy task.
Yeah. I suppose we're in the same boat as the Americans, aren't they? Who are looking on in horror at their current administration.
Oh, God,
they probably feel totally helpless. You know, it's like, fuck me.
And yet, chances are it's the same as what you said about Brexit. I mean, there are a lot of Americans who are really completely okay with it. Like, obviously not like a majority, but a huge number of people. And that's mind-blowing.
Yeah, the whole thing is crazy. Right, hang on. I think I have enough reactor components now. Let's have a look. Oh, no, wait. That's not entirely true. But I can certainly make a start. I'm currently working on trying to build a large reactor. What do I actually need, though? Okay, so about 1,000 steel plates, about 70 construction components, and 40 metal grids. Okay. Oh. Is there a way to? Oh yes, cool. Oh, cool. Already got some. Superconductor components. There we go. Blimey, what was that? Motorbike. Right. Cool. I've got I've got a welder vessel now, so I can.
Oh yeah.
Drag a lot of material over to where I need it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I basically turned the ship I used to get everything into orbit into my welder vehicle, so now I can just build big stuff a lot quicker.
Yeah. Okay, there's the reactor. Gently now. If I flip over onto my front, I've got no thrusters on the other side, so I'm going to go careening down onto the main reactor. There we go. Right. So speaking to the chat, so yes, by having a builder ship with welders instead of on your person, you can have very large cargo. So instead of having to go back and forth carrying all this stuff. What? It didn't build it? That was weird. Hang on. It didn't build it. Oh, there we go. That's strange. Okay, starting the reactor. Right. So I need about 34 large steel tubes. Oh, we need 100 superconductors. All right. Right.
What are you making? It takes 100 superconductors.
It's a large reactor for the base.
A large? Oh my god. Okay.
Which I'm
so like a large one, not like a
massive,
small large one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to power everything. And it's mounted. So I've dug a shaft downwards and sealed it on what will be a sarcophagus of heavy armor to keep it protected from any accidental ships falling from the sky colliding with the base. And because it looks cool. Thank you, Spooky. Thank you very much, Spooky. Thank you.
Wait, I thought the large reactor was like 1,000.
1,000, sorry? Yeah, superconductors. Did I not say 1,000?
Superconductors. Sorry, I was looking at components, the reactor components.
Right, superconductors. Oh, God. Okay. It's going to take a while, I think. Oh, they're quite heavy as well. Right. Just get as many as I can. Still going to require a few trips, though. Okay, got the necessary steel. Get some compute. Whoa, it's too many. Right, there we go. So what are you currently building right now? Alistair?
Oh, sorry. So the plan is to flesh my space station out a little bit. Right now it's just kind of like a floating medical bay and reactor and cockpit.
Uh-huh.
And I need to build a mining ship because what I don't have anymore is a source of most of the basic materials that you get from stone.
Yeah.
And then I've got most of the asteroids nearby have something in, so I'll go about and start refining.
Cool.
So I can make a really simple mining ship just because I don't really need much power in space.
Yes, yes, indeed. You've got that advantage. Right, there we go. Yes, I did just break that walkway. Didn't mean to do that. Can I apply parts to the ones here? Some parts, but not many.
Now there really is a feeling of horror when you kind of... Because the last ship that I ended up blowing up, I was very careful. It had 2 downwards thrusters, large ones, and it had 3 cargo containers, and I very deliberately only filled one of them when I was mining and thought, just as a test run, I'll only take 1/3 of its maximum weight. And then, I was descending ever so slowly, and then the moment you suddenly realize that even though you're holding space, you're still descending quicker and quicker, you think, well, that's the end of my ship.
Yeah.
It makes a good explosion though, and you can sometimes quickly deconstruct everything before it disappears.
In atmosphere, you can build parachutes now and hit like an emergency parachute button.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
It's cool. So like we were having dog fights
shit.
the other day, well, when we last played, and we had this thing where if your ship was suddenly lost power, because I'm pretty sure it runs even without power. So yeah, like we would be dogfighting, then the engine would be hit, and then you'd be falling, and instead of losing the entire fighter, you could activate parachutes, and it would. And we had like a yield rule where it's like I yield, I give up, I surrender, and then the attacking fighter would disengage, and that you could at least then come back and lift it back to base and repair the damage rather than build it all from scratch again, which was way easier.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, right, get a few more of these. Whoopsie. Okay. Speaking to the chat, so right now I'm just sort of ferrying components from the main base and the assemblers into the construction ship that I've got here, which is assisting me in building the main central reactor. So super components, superconductors even. We need a full 1,000 of these. So how's the production queue currently handling it? It seems most of it has been offloaded to slave assemblers currently. Is it just reactor components remaining? We kind of finished all the superconductor components, surely. There must be something I'm missing here. Yes, we do, Albin. We have we have projectors and we have welders on the other side of the ship for the construction of small ships, and the small ships can assist in the construction of large ships. Do you collect all the materials yourself, or do you play creative? No, we collect it all ourselves. You can play it on creative if you wish to design stuff and you're not really interested in the collecting part. But the collecting elements, in my opinion, makes you attached to what you've built in the end. The difficulty in doing so. Alright, just get some grids, because I'm pretty sure the walkways require grids. Not all of those. And some steel. Because I'll check what the walkways and the heavy armor components require. Right. Why is there an interior light marked on my HUD? Okay, gently now. Level with the reactor. Don't flip the ship. I don't know. Fluffing Viking. The Fluffy Viking depends if it's any good. There we go. Okay, all the parts that I've got would have been... I should check the weight of the ship, pay more attention to it. It'll tell me once the parts have been sent. There we go. Building these walkways. I think they require steel and grids. Damn, I think all the grids I just had would... Oh no, we're good. I might modify these walkways later in order to snake around the edge of the room. Right, and then we transfer the steel. Oh, already done. Check cargo bays. Right, so what do we require? Metal grids, 50 apiece, and steel. Lots of steel for the heavy armor. It's very resource expensive. So one motor. Oh, 3 superconductors. Oh wow. I was wrong. We did have sufficient superconductors. So 1 motor, 3 superconductors, and then just the reactor components. Okay. Back into the ship. Right, let's go. Let's go. What is this? Making another vid with Cyanide? Cyanide seems... It's very hard to get him into a game these days. I do send him like invites to stuff, whatever we're playing, be it Rising Storm or Deep Rock Galactic or Space Engineers, but yeah, he never seems to... he just seems to be playing lots of Apex these days. I mean, to each their own. He can do whatever he wants. But yeah, it's very, very hard to coax him into a game. Even Halo. Right. So what did I require? Well, we'll take the grids anyway if there's any room spare. Reactor components, there we go. I think that might weigh us down entirely. Alright. Take out these though. Get some got some interior plate. Get some more. Get 150 interior plates and also some motors. So what was it? Motors. We need a couple of motors. And also what was the other thing? Oh no, wait, sorry, we'll fall. Thank you, Scythe. Thank you very much, Scythe. Thank you. And the last thing was my brain. I've forgotten. What was it? Shit. Sorry. Remind. The superconductor. Thank you very much. It was 3, wasn't it? 3 superconductors. They are heavy. Okay, let's drop off some of the large steel tubes. Sweet. Fantabulous. Disconnecting. So as you can see, way easier. I would have to go back like flipping 50, 60 times if I just had my own personal cargo bay. As in my own personal space engineer, the one on my backpack as a space engineer. Okay. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And then apply the rest of the... Well, whatever I've got. Oh, hang on. Down there, there's a conveyor tube. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't harass Cyanide, guys. Leave him alone. Thank you, Zerdes. Thank you very much, Zerdes. Can I reach? Oh, evidently I am, but it's not building it. Don't know why. Right. So how are we doing? So the main reactor now just requires reactor components. So just over 400 of them. Grab these pieces of scrap metal. Oh, interior plates, construction components, small steel tubes and motors. I thought I had those. Hang on. Checking the cargo containers. Whoops. Cargo containers, motors, small steel tubes. Some of these at least. Whoops. Okay. How do you guys plan for a base like this? Are you following a sharded plan or template? No, just our own imaginations. Imagination. Hi there, Tin Talatan. Tin Talan. Welcome indeed. Oops, wrong thing. Can I say why do it takes a long time to upload a video on YouTube? They just take a long time. The editing is just very time consuming. Very time consuming. I sit down, I spend like 7-8 hours, and then I look and see how much I've done. The answer is 60 seconds in total. It's a lot. It's just lots to edit. Most YouTubers don't have the same, I suppose, very intense style. Most of them do cutting and audio mostly, but they don't have to do any visual, well, limited visual effects. But if your video has a lot of visual effects, especially in every scene, and they require lots of keyframing, it just takes time, a lot of time, unfortunately. I'm working as fast as I can. Well, that's not entirely true because I've been slacking quite a bit this week. But yeah, it just takes time. Plus, at the same time, I don't always do work on projects that are bullshittery related that go live on publicly on YouTube. Some of them I'm sort of working on the side, and will go live eventually, but aren't of sufficient quality yet. Oh, that might be enough reactor components. Yes, that is. Excellent. The reactor is about to go online. What was the other thing that was it construction components that the thing needed? No, I got them, didn't I? Okay. Thank you kindly, Taser. Thank you. Oh, before I leave, let's just make sure we load up on steel and grids, because we're going to have to complete the armor sarcophagus around. Indeed, happy Friday, Frenchie. Happy Friday indeed. Damn, it's 1 o'clock. I'm supposed to go on with work soon. Okay. Big Dave says you did 40 minutes in a single track voiceover video recently. It took 2 weeks. Yeah, Big Dave, yeah, he's just editing takes time. It really does. Thank you, Ori. Thank you. Hi there, Ori. Right, here we go. So, main reactor. Switch the welders on. In a minute. There we go. Sweet. Main reactor is now online, although it currently lacks fuel. Spin this way. Delicately apply the steel to the outer heavy armor. Cool. A couple of blocks of heavy armor finished. Lovely. Right. Excellent. Back up a bit. Okay. Right, so it is now online, although it's not actually physically connected. So these pipe works will need to, I'll need to get these added to the system. Well, thank you, Breakspear, but you know what I mean. I've got to focus up. I've got to just sort my shit out. Right. But thank you, Breakspear. So the reactor requires uranium in order to operate. So I'm going to thread. Where would be the best place to drill in order to, well, get it hooked up? Let me just go over here. I'm just going to mark. So this marker here, new from current position. This is where the pipe is. Let's get drilling. Need to get this door on to keep the air in. So it will go straight down from here. In fact, hang on. Marker this as well. Mark from current position. And then just go into this and just grab, what was it? Sorry, conveyors. Just make sure I've got a handful of conveyor parts. So while I'm down there, I can actually build. So motors, small steel tubes, construction components, interior plates. Motors, small steel tubes, construction components. Just taking a handful. Thank you, Slightly Wet Cat. Thank you kindly, Slightly. Thank you. Much appreciated. Right, so let's just... whoopsie. Cut through here. We will replace those, don't worry. Okay, so cut through. Thank you, Vita-Ass. Thank you very much, Vita. Thank you. So it's 17 meters that way, so we'll just go straight through the rock. Yeah, like so. How long am I streaming? Well, I'm supposed to be stopping. I'm supposed to be stopping now. Look at the pipes. One branch is connected. Really? It's connected. Oh, strange. I thought I didn't connect that up. I don't think that's connected. I haven't dug anything beyond that point. Go, and we'll just attach it here. Sweet. All right.
Inventory full.
Move that out of the way. Put down a conveyor. Conveyor state. Yeah. Okay. There. Conveyor tubes. There. Okay. Conveyor block. So this is a like a junction for pipe work, if you're not familiar. My O2 is a bit low. I'm going to have to recharge that. There we go. Right. Oopsie, wrong button. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Oh, need small steel tubes in order to finish that. Grab that steel. Do we have small steel tubes in here? The answer is yes, we do. Could do with a few more though. Okay. Almost your entire family is YouTubing just because they saw me watching a stream and realised that it's fun to watch videos on the internet. Ah, what, making videos suicidal? Or watching? Oh, fuck. I've done goofed. Fuck, done goofed again. It's fine. Right. Thank you, Wolfram. Thank you very much. Thank you. 12 apiece. God damn it. Let me just go grab a great big handful. Right. Ever blown up a reactor without being in battle? Yeah, probably a few times. It happens. Accidents happen. Yeah. Just things, people get stupid. Especially in this clan. Yes, indeed, we do need O2. I've got a bit, though. I'll be alright. Thank you, Loop Noir. Thank you very much, Loop. Thank you. Right. Okay. Da, 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 da. Space engineers. They're like regular engineers, but in space. Okay, more construction components required. Do, 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 do. Okay, grab some of those, and grab some interior plates, and grab a few more of those. Bit of everything, if you please, sir. Might as well check if the reactor is connected already. I'm pretty certain it's not. I didn't dig any pipe work beyond there. It's probably just showing green because, well, there's a solid connection to a conveyor. But it's not connected up to a grid. There we go. Yeah. Put that going down. Have I looked into the modding the game? Not really, no. More construction components required. Ah, yeah, it's a bit tricky if you're doing this with your own inventory. Okay. Thank you, GSV. Thank you very much, GS. Right. Tell you what we could also do. We could also use these to. I wonder if I put in a conveyor block here, just preemptively, and then sent it down into the floor. I could then put vents in the floor for the sake of oxygen in here. Or I could do that later. Let's just get it connected. Well, no, fuck it. There we go. That and that. And then I'll know for the future that I can just tunnel down here. Oh. Like so. Mega says his solar panel got smashed by one of their loot boxes. One of this falling from the sky. Yeah, it's alright, I got O2. It's fine. The suit will warn me anyway. Right. Ah, almost. 2 construction components required. Well, it's online. Okay. So hopefully the reactor will pull uranium automatically. Oh, is it a different colour? So it is. I must have built that section of the wall incorrectly. Nope, I still made it incorrect. What have I done wrong? Okay, bish bash bosh, bish bash bosh, bish bash bosh. Yeah, I know, guys. You don't have to. I know. I'm low on O2. It's a big red bar. It's all good. Right. Your mum says gaming rots your brain. I would say they said that about everything, from comic books to television. It always appears such and such form of entertainment rots your brain. But as with everything, in moderation, it's fine. If anything, gaming is another avenue of artistic expression, another way to expand your senses, expand your horizons, and, well, grow as a person, and, well, just evolve your entertainment tastes. It's a wonderful medium and should be celebrated. Finish the connector. Sorry, what connector? Is it not online? It should be alright, right? Hang on. Let me go here. Right, so large reactor. There it is. Large reactor. No, this isn't it. Large reactor. Large reactor. Main base. Moon base. Sweet. It's operational. Reactor. Large reactor. So if I just transfer some uranium, how much do we have available? We have a lot available, but where is it currently stationed? It's in. So we've got 103 ingots in a small reactor in a ship. I'm going to pinch some. Pinch 60. We are online. Large reactor. Thank you, Furigan. Thank you very much, Furigan. Shame it's not whirring. I expected it to, like, make noise. Thank you, a Rampart spoon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Reactor is now boiling water by exploiting, well, a nuclear reaction, which is producing steam, which is turning a turbine, which is generating electricity. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So, that's going to generate a lot of power. That will keep us sorted for, well, pretty much indefinitely now. So... I need... Oh, sorry, yes, I needed 2 more construct... I didn't finish it, did I? Right. I see, is that what people are... Oh, no, I got them here. It's fine, it doesn't need all of its parts to be fully operational. See? It's already working. Okay. Excellent. Let's have a look at the power requirements. And, so large reactor... Moon base. Output. So max output. Its current output is 153.44 kilowatts. That seems surprisingly low, and it's fluctuating. Is that because the batteries are all full and it has no require? Okay, that's why. The batteries are full and it does not need to output massively. Right. Okay. So it's on low. Yeah, it's on a low setting right now. Okay, excellent. We have a main reactor which is able to churn out, what's that, 300 megawatts, did that say? That's a lot of power. Holy shit. So, any ships that are connected will get fully recharged whether or not we're on the day or night side of the moon. Doesn't really matter. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, I will get those connected as, well, just sort of at least conveyors in the walls in order to make them green as well. Do that now. Whoopsie. Okay, and do I have a conveyor block? Yes, I do. Small steel tubes required. Drill here. Construction components and small steel tubes. At least 40 small steel tubes. Right. I don't want to go. I'm having too much fun. Okay. Are the batteries 100% efficient regarding input or output, or is there energy loss? I'm not sure, sorry. Not entirely sure. Right, there we go. Green, green, green. Yeah, that's why that one's green. It's just in a conveyor. Okay. Fantabulous. So what I'll do now is, well, apart from the walkways, which I can finish internally with my own, yeah, it's going to look nice when it's all sealed and the red light is illuminating the roof. So yes, I'm going to put in a heavy armoured sarcophagus above to ensure that if the base is hit by something or there's an accident and a ship lands and destroys any part of the base, the reactor is at least covered in, yeah, protection. So, let me just retrieve some steel. It would also be good to get some vents in here so we can have this place full of oxygen. Okay, steel plates. Just grab these. Going to need a lot of grids as well. Let me order up 1,000 grids. Another 1,000 plates. Okay. Steel. So then, how shall this go? I'll probably... ooh. Yeah, that could be very cool. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this off. I'll leave it for now because I don't have the space in my inventory. Okay, right, switch over to... There we go, the second one. So, heavy armoured block in the correct colour. Yep. So, let's go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do heavy armour blocks up to just above the reactor, which is there. Okay. And then I'm going to have a slope here. So it will be almost like an arm that's going to like be over the top of the reactor almost. Like so. Whoops. It's just for style. It doesn't really have function. The welder's on. Just turn these off before I kill myself accidentally. Yeah, there we go. Do any celebrities inbox me like actors or porn stars? No, no. I'm only a YouTuber, dude. As I was saying before the start of the stream, I'm internet famous. That means I'm less famous than your average runner-up on Strictly Come Dancing. Right, okay. Let's go. Excellent. There we go. And then... does that need to be filled in? That probably needs to be filled in. Oh, and then we could just repeat the pattern under here, couldn't we? So, how would that look if I did it from that angle? Bear with. That would look pretty good, actually. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Awesome. All fucking some. I need to move that control panel. It's going to look great, isn't it? Holy shit. It's going to look atmospheric. So it's got like a protective sheath. Yeah. I tell you, I could even make the walkway out of glass. That might be even cooler. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If I made it out of glass, then you could sort of walk down and see the reactor working away. What's this? Sorry. Oh, it's the doorway. I didn't finish. Just motors, displays, computers, interior plates. Display. Do we have any of those? Yep. Whoops. Interior plates. And motors. I'm blind! There they are. Probably need more though. Order up another 1,000 if you please. Hi there, good afternoon, SWAT Knight. ZF SWAT Knight is in the chat, everybody. Feel free to say hello. He's very friendly, so long as you don't go near him. Welcome, SWAT Knight. I hope you're having a lovely day, sir. I'm just sitting in TeamSpeak alongside Alistair, but he's just chilling, building an orbit right now because he said, in his words, "Fuck the moon" after he lost his ship to gravity. There we go. Excellent. Reactor room door closed. I should probably seal that off as well, shouldn't I?
What do you mean, as long as you don't come near him?
Hey, SWAT Knight, how you doing?
Guten Tag.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm alive. I basically just woke up, or basically got out of bed after sitting there.
Yeah?
Just for an hour contemplating life.
Contemplating life. Yeah,
what were your conclusions?
It sucks.
Why are we here? Just to suffer? Yada yada, and so on.
That's the spirit.
Really? That's what you woke up to?
Pretty much.
I woke up this morning with a stiffy and then had to navigate to the bathroom to try and take a really long piss whilst not getting it all over the walls. That's pretty much what happened in my morning. You had an existential crisis. That's the difference between you and me.
Why are you telling us this?
That's what happened this morning.
I don't want to know about your morning wood. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, he has a fucking existential crisis, and you know, I wake up and, yeah, try not to make a mess.
How is it that you're no longer comfortable streaming a horror game because you have 3,000 people watching you, but you'll happily tell them about your morning erection fun time?
Performance anxiety with horror.
Apparently not.
Uh-huh. You don't have that problem?
I'm too old to get erections.
Right, okay.
Oh boy.
Fair enough. But yes, play Space Engine this fortnight.
Would have to install it again, but I can do that.
We've been having fun.
Yeah, I'm installing Mass Effect again because I wanted to play this for ages again.
Well, this is in space.
Do you play as male or female Shepard? Because apparently that's really important.
This is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Soviet is a female.
Femshep for the win! Femshep for the win!
I knew it.
All praise Jennifer Hale.
I always played male Shepard.
No,
But
played
Liara
male
is best girl anyway, and it doesn't matter.
Miranda is the best.
No, Liara
Excuse me,
best
Miranda.
girl.
She's
Liara.
voice acted by, what's her name?
Liara
the girl
best
from
girl.
Chuck.
Girl from what?
The girl from Chuck, TV show Chuck.
What, Miranda?
Yeah.
And she just randomly turns up in that episode of Dexter. That's all, that whole series of Dexter.
What was her name again? God damn it.
Miranda Lawson.
No,
Thank you, Joxy.
The
Thank you.
actress's name.
Oh.
Soviet.
Fucking Miranda.
The surname's
Lawson.
like a hard.
Yvonne.
I think-
Sharon-
Yvonne Strahovski,
Yvonne-
that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I had a crush on her for a long time. She was great.
She's got like a weird jaw. There's something going on with her jaw. She's got like buck teeth.
Why are you trying to fault this woman?
Huh?
Wow.
I'm just saying. She's got fun. I'll be quiet. Thank you, FOV. Thank you very much, FOV.
They apparently modelled her after her in real life. As
Yeah,
well,
it's
which is
weird.
a bit of an odd decision.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know what. And then they made her boobs bigger.
They
which
did.
I feel like it's quite an insulting thing to do. If you're modelling,
Yeah, it's a bit.
modeling something after an actress, and then you're like, actually,
Yeah.
no, we'll just make your boobs bigger.
There's this fantastic video. I saw it on 4chan, and it was like a webm on 4chan, and it was you know Metal Gear Solid. There's a character called Quiet. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
And yeah, for those not familiar, she's basically a sniper, like some sort of like I think she's Kurdish sniper or something. I'm not sure, but she's a sniper who wears like her she's always wearing like a bikini because like she breathes through her skin or something retarded. But regardless, the actress, so it's the same deal. She's been fully scanned in, an actress, a model, and there was an interview in which they were saying, do you feel comfortable the fact that you've been scanned into this computer game? And her response was something along the lines of, well, you know, I'm sure. Sorry, who makes it? Is it Namco? Sorry, who makes Metal Gear? Who's the company?
No, that wasn't fucking Konami.
Konami. Sorry. And she says, well, I'm sure Konami, you know, they know exactly what they're doing, and you know, I'm sure that they're very trustworthy. And then the video immediately cuts to Source Filmmaker, where somebody's like a compilation of her just being like fucked basically by like every sort of like amalgamation of Overwatch characters, or like, you know, just like the Ninja Turtles, or just, yeah, she's in like a myriad of different situations where they've taken her model and they've made porn out of it, and it just made me laugh so much because yeah, like what did you think was gonna happen the moment you're modeling
This video.
Welcome to the internet.
Welcome
Enjoy
to
your
the
stay.
internet. Yeah. And she's everywhere. She's all over Rule 34, which is a website I totally don't know about.
No, that's a lie right there.
Uh-huh. But it's just maybe the juxtaposition between interview and, hey, this is what the internet's actually doing. It's great.
They're
Shit.
so innocent, aren't they?
Sorry?
They're so innocent, aren't they? They don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen on the internet? Oh, my sweet summer child.
Yeah. But yeah, how are you, Swat? How's your day so far?
Well, like I said, it hasn't been very long. until
Existential
now.
crisis, and then here you
Yeah,
are.
existential crisis, you know, just your daily dose of depression.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
just casual. No. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm gonna start downloading Mass Effect now because I wanted to play that now.
The first one?
Yeah, I'm gonna play all 3 of them again.
Good, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Haven't played it in quite a while, and I wanted to play it again.
It does disappoint me a little bit when I like read conversations of people talking about like, do you need to play the original Mass Effect? And so many people were saying no, start with 2. But no, you definitely need to play the first one.
You
because
have to play that story-wise.
Because it's small.
I would admit that 2 has the better gameplay feeling, especially for the weapons, like the combat certainly. But like 1 is super essential for the story.
Yeah, and also you've got to have that sense of escalation because it's the second and the third one where it's like save the galaxy.
Yeah,
whereas the first one is like
the first one is like, oh, there might be this conspiracy going on here, and then the second one is like, oh shit, this is getting bigger, and the third one is like, oh fuck.
Yeah, exactly. In the first one, it's literally humans, some political intrigue because we're new on the world stage. Also, there's a bit of a problem because there's a rogue agent and you need to stop him. And it's only during the process of the first game that you discover that the rogue agent is a puppet of something called a Reaper. And then you're like, what is that?
What the fuck is a Reaper?
What's a Reaper? And then, that's when it escalates and goes, oh shit, we're all going to die. You know
like,
that?
Oh my god, the Sovereign guy is really fucking big and scary. And then you're like, what the fuck, I'm off him.
He's so intimidating. Sorry, for those who haven't played the first Mass Effect, there's a conversation where you have, you talk to an AI, like a holographic AI, and it's very strange. This AI is very intimidating, and you start to realize that I don't think this is actually an AI. And then you realize that you're speaking to a Reaper, and it's like, and it like performs like an immediate, like, non-ballistic turn in an atmosphere and just like cuts the ship in half or something. Like it's like this eldritch machine, and you're like, oh god.
Oh fuck.
And then you spend the entire game just and thousands of lives just to kill one. And in the final closing moments of the game, you know the scene I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it that one? The shot of dark space?
Two.
Is it 2? Sorry, am I getting mixed up?
2, the final scene of 2, I think. Where
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But you do discover in the first one that it's like, there's more? How many more?
And then the second one, and the closing scene of the second one, they show the
that was
massive Reaper on
There's
the
like
coming.
10,000 of the fuckers. And you're like, oh god.
You're like, oh fuck. It's really good. The story is still it's just so good. I really like it.
It's small. It's small scale and then it builds.
Yeah, I just replayed. So because I'm just doing like for my single player needs, I just played the Ezio trilogy again, Assassin's Creed.
I saw,
I really like them. Like you can they're not perfect games by any means, but I just really like the original Ezio trilogy.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
Thank you,
have to play
FOV.
again.
Thank you, man.
Bloody Mass Effect, and so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Now, basically, it's just And then people also told me I have to play BioShock at one point.
Oh, you haven't done BioShock yet?
I haven't done BioShock yet. Yeah.
I'm jealous, sir. You're in for a treat. Well done. Yeah, you get to replay it afresh.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do that then as well. I have like a few more series like lined up for like my single player, for like the single player need.
Yeah. For rainy days in the Steam library.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, have fun, sir.
Andromeda never fucking happened. I haven't played that one yet. Like I'm a huge fan of the original 3. I'm going to play Andromeda at the very end. I know it's gonna be not great, but that's the whole point. It's gonna be a shit. It's gonna be a shit talking stream. Basically me gonna be like, this is stupid. This sucks. EA bad. Basically. EA bad. It's just that's gonna be the entire stream essentially. No, the Andromeda isn't as bad as people say it is. I heard that the gameplay actually is nice. Like the actual combat again is just a nice like step up above the original. But I have a general idea about the story and the characters, and I'm like, this is nowhere near the quality of the original. So, yeah. So if the combat is good, that's at least not gonna make it boring to play, but I play Mass Effect because of the story, especially Mass Effect 1. You don't play Mass Effect 1 because it has the best gameplay, but you still play it because it's amazing to play because of the great story and the atmosphere and the universe.
Another thing I like to do is...
I only ever played 2. I've never played the other ones ever.
Ooh.
But for what it's worth, as a standalone game, 2 was fine.
2 is brilliant.
But I did have to basically take the game's word for a lot of things, and I think that it works the way that things change, don't they, in 2 and 3 if you do one differently, right?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot I didn't understand. So I
Yes,
didn't get that
exactly.
escalation feeling. But what I have heard is that 1 is by far the weakest game, gameplay-wise, which is a shame.
Yeah,
But I suppose they learned a lot as they played.
Oh yes,
Doesn't-
definitely.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's I was going to mention that. Another thing I enjoy is if you start at the beginning, you get to see the developer, the game progressing and learning and changing as they get better at it. For this reason, I started the Witcher series at the beginning. The first game, not very great mechanically, kind of clunky. Second
yeah,
game, they've hit their
that's the other
stride.
series I want to play. I'm
Yeah.
still reading the books.
Yeah, and it's also
Yeah.
quite nice because I'm sort of seeing it all from the beginning. Like I get like little whispers of the plot, of course, because there are lots of people in the chat, and of course I'm on the internet and I'm on Reddit, so I see things.
Yeah.
But just hearing sort of like the whispers of like there was a bit in my recent playthrough of The Witcher 2, and like one of the bandits says, yeah, you were injured and then you were rescued by a witch. What was her name? Conifer? Something like that. And the chat just went wild.
Conifer.
And I sort of went,
That's a tree,
I
so
don't know who Conifer is. Sounds like I don't know who that is. But, you know, I know that the chat knows something that I don't, you see. And I'm seeing it from the perspective of fresh eyes. And I'm enjoying that, you know, like a little snippet of...
I recommend the books. The books are good. I read them in German quite a while ago. They were already translated into German before they were translated into English, actually. Because they were really only gotten more popular because of the games. And I read them ages ago, but I have to read them again now in English, especially because they translated things differently at times, especially names and such.
Apparently the author's a bit of a knob.
Yeah, the author is like, oh, those damn video games.
Yeah, he's old guard. He doesn't understand that.
Yeah,
like
he doesn't understand
fucking,
it.
you know.
And probably his wife is probably giving him shit for selling the license for like a flat amount ages ago. But
It's not
he
really.
probably made so much money off royalties of people buying the books because of the games.
At the same
like-
time, there's also kind of death of the author. It's not really his, really. When it's out there and when it's in the public domain, I mean, you know, to each their own. People have different opinions. But
Well,
Harry
isn't-
Harry
yes.
Potter doesn't really belong to J.K. Rowling. Rowling? What's the name? Sorry.
Oh, you
Rowling?
mean
I don't know.
Harry Potter and the
Varies.
Chamber of Gay?
The chamber of everyone's a transsexual.
J.K. Rowling reveals that you, the reader, have been homosexual all along.
Well, she keeps spouting like revelations and stuff.
It's really
I
bad.
don't get it. It's weird.
I don't know, but Reddit finds it funny.
Yeah.
But no, it kind of it gets to the point where it's like the audience kind of, you know, it's in their imagination, it's in their hearts. It's not really, you know, it's not really it's not the Witcher series isn't necessarily his alone anymore. But
No.
you know, to each their
Yeah,
own.
because I mean, he sold the rights to CD Projekt, and they made their own story, which is really good. And people liked it, and now he's a bit salty about that. But whatever. It's like I like the comment from the Metro guy. I forgot his name, who was like, "Oh my God, just shut up, you idiot."
The Metro guy, sorry.
the guy who wrote the original Metro 2033 novel.
Oh
Like
right.
The,
What did he
because
say? Oh, shut up, you idiot.
Obviously the games made that also become really popular.
Yeah.
That was more like a Russian thing, and then with the games it started to become more well known internationally. I have the book right. Wait, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dmitry Glukovsky, apparently.
I mean, I get it. You know, you can see it from two sides. I get it that they probably feel
like,
a bit.
It's like your
it's their
baby.
baby.
Like,
Yeah, it's their baby.
Yeah.
But
Like,
once it's kind of
your
out,
story, he worked probably very hard on the books.
Yeah.
I mean, there are quite a few at this point now, so I get it that he might be a bit, and especially if he's like one of these older people who just doesn't get video games. Really.
yeah, definitely.
It's understandable, but at the same time,
You know, welcome to the
obviously it's-
future.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good lord, these heavy armor plates require so much steel and grids. Christ.
I like how you went from Minecraft to Space Engineers.
I like building things. I like
Yeah.
just taking something and
Played 3 consecutive games centered around miners. Are you going to be the
Rimworld.
latest British entertainer to fall down Operation U Tree?
oh, I get it. Is that still ongoing? Is that still a thing?
No, there's no pedophiles left, so
No, like that actual specific operation.
we've got them all.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I hope so.
I get it. Well done, sir. Good joke. No, I just like taking something from your own, just running like a sandbox with your own imagination, and off you go. Which is really gutting to me that we lost the Minecraft build. I know, it's only like a week of building, but it's gone forever.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. It's one of those reasons why I don't like playing games that have a hardcore mode with permadeath. Because
Right.
I really dislike the idea of, I've spent so much time on this character or on this world or whatever, and it's all can be gone in an instant. And I know that this is the idea behind it, that then people like this thrill. I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Sure.
Or like more like I'm spending all of this time and all of this effort into building this up. This bloody world still exists in like 10 years if I find the fucking file and open it for nostalgia.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
I can respect the hardcore permadeath mode mentality in theory, but in practice, now that every game is online, I have less. So, like when Diablo 3 came out,
Yeah.
you had these people who had lost like characters they'd played for like 40 days when they finally died. And because Diablo 3 was online only, you had people who lost 40 days of progress because the servers went down or somebody pulled the Ethernet cable out. And I just thought, is it really worth it? Because at that point it's completely out of your control. I don't know how it's fun unless it's completely within. Like, if it's your fault that you die, that's fine.
Obviously. Oh yeah.
But
can
if
you
your
imagine,
internet goes down,
can you
it's
imagine
just
you
not.
having an internet problem and suddenly your character dies in the background?
Yeah, or like your brother pulls the cable out. You wouldn't have a brother for long after that.
Oh, holy shit, dude. Okay.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, yeah, I get it. I suppose it depends on. Yeah, it depends a lot on the game. It's in many cases for many of the online things, it's not really about the progress you make. It's more the friends and the social encounters that you have, or at least in case like for WoW is the main one that I refer to. WoW was never really about its gear and collecting it. It's just a means to hang out with people and socialize.
Yeah, that's what I always hear, like from like the original players, like why people think vanilla and like Burning
Thank you,
Crusade was
Bully.
good
Thank
is
you.
because of the social interaction.
Exactly.
Really.
Yeah, that sorry,
made a lot of friends from it.
that really enraged me. I remember this. There was that interview where that guy was like, the question was asked, will you put in WoW vanilla servers? This was years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy
And-
said, you don't want WoW vanilla servers. I
You
was like,
think you do, but you don't.
motherfucker. It's like,
Yeah.
you have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, to be fair, I think he has a slight point. I think the way he meant it was this idea of you want the time back of how it was
You want the
10 years ago.
nostalgia.
Yeah, you want the feeling. They
You want the
Rose
feeling
tinted
back, and
spectacles.
even if we bring back vanilla, you might not get the feeling. But now they're doing it anyway.
No, I
So-
think his point when he was saying it was more like as in you remember it through rosy red glasses. The mechanics were flawed. It's like we're not after the mechanics. We're after the social, the difficulty, just the shared hardship of struggling through, like Blackwing. What was it called? Fucking Upper Blackrock Spire or whatever.
Blackrock Caverns.
Rather than just
and-
doing dailies and queuing up, joining the raid queue, so you don't have to socialize with anybody. You have to be in the trade chat.
Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
stay in the capital
Yeah.
city and do literally every content in the game just
That
by joining a
killed
menu. Whereas,
WoW,
like,
basically.
going to
Yeah.
fighting your way across like a PvP area to get to the dungeon entrance and then hoping there's no alliance or
Thank you,
horde there
Greg.
to fight
Thank
you
you
and
very
then
much,
getting
Greg.
inside.
Thank you. Yeah. But it's more just the smoothing down the edges, and you don't have to require social skills in order to get a party going. No, it's part and parcel of it. You know, if you don't have the ability to be polite and respect the party's etiquette, then no, you shouldn't be able to get a group going. No, that sounds a bit harsh, but just standing
Yeah,
there,
you're not gonna
you're not entitled to play it. Or rather, as a group with other people. Thank you, Andy. Thank you very much, Andy.
Yeah, and if you just put 5 random people together that don't know or like each other, then they're probably going to get much more salty and angry about pulls and wipes and loot division and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, whenever I see developers say stuff like that, I just think, in a way, they're right. In that, obviously, back then, WoW Vanilla was crap. Like, it was filled with bugs and it was poorly designed. It was horribly balanced. Like, if you remember Shamans on release and like rogues and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what people want is a
Thank you,
polished
Star Wars.
version
Thank
of
you.
that size of world and type of gameplay, maybe with like cross-server play, so that, you know, PvP queues are better for everyone and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But with, you know, the old balance.
But in those specific ways, I would say they're not after that at all. It's the mechanics they're not interested in. They're interested in the rough edges which enforce social bonds. They want the social bonds, not looking for raid queue. I assume.
Yelling to each other, like, remember trying to work out how to speak each other's languages so that when you yelled stuff in PvP zones, you could find like Kek and stuff like that.
Did WoW make Kek?
Yeah, Kek was LOL in Alliance, I believe.
So it came from WoW. It wasn't like inherited from anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you said LOL in one language, it came out as Kek. I think so, anyway. I mean, one thing I miss about WoW back then was the fact that you had actual talent trees. You could intelligently design your character.
What do you mean?
with
They haven't
talents
taken out
and-
talent trees, have they?
Yeah, they took them out a long time ago.
What?
They dumbed it down. You get like 3 talents from like 1 to 100 now. Literally, every
What?
character is just a copy paste of another. If you're a mage, you are the same as the mage next to you. It was
What
terrible.
the fuck
They
is the
took that
point?
out after like level 70.
Oh
And
my
I just-
god!
When I tried to go back to it, I thought, cool, where's the talent tree? But it's huge now, and it's like, here are your 3 predetermined choices. You are going to either be a tanky tank or an angry tank or a mixture tank. And it's
Wow, what a fuck
it
up.
was so dumbed down.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, you had
Thank
games
you,
like
Raze.
Rift,
Thank you.
whose talent tree was like almost Path of Exile level impressive. You know, you could make your character exactly how you wanted to, and it was really, really cool.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah,
honestly.
no, I've never played World of Warcraft, so I really have no huge connection to it.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times indeed.
At least not in the old times. When was WoW released? Like original vanilla and maybe Burning Crusade? Like when was that?
The original WoW was 2005? 5? No, is that right? Hang on. No, 2009. Fuck, when was it released? Hang on. WoW release. World of Warcraft. Oh, released in EU. February 2005.
February 2005. Yeah, it was 8 at that time.
That would have been
7.
That would have been the EU release. I'm pretty sure. I played it when it came out in NA because there was like a 6-month gap because Blizzard hates us. So I ended up playing on American servers and
Oh,
making
really? You were
American
that early?
friends. Yeah,
shit.
I got
Wow.
it the day it came out.
Wow, really?
A friend of mine from
Before
Canada
me.
sent me the key,
Wow.
and he actually mailed me the original big collector's edition box all the way, which was really nice of him. So I could play it with them because I played the beta for a few days before release and immediately become completely addicted to it. And I remember like counting down the hours in the 2 days between the beta ending and the game launching.
Right.
And I was so excited to play. It was crazy. And I played it for like a year, but I never played it beyond level 60.
Yeah, I joined in, I think it was either November or December 2005, so it's been out for a few months. I had a big falling out with some friends that played Neverwinter Nights, and so I was looking for an escape. I thought, that's WoW, let's give that a go. Hang on.
Yeah, no. I never really played a lot of MMOs. The only one that I played for a bit longer because I really liked it was Guild Wars 2.
I tried that briefly.
That's the only one really. I tried Star Wars: The Old Republic because Star Wars, and I like the story at least. But again, the MMO mechanics are no.
Right.
I think Guild Wars 2 is probably objectively the best one out there at the moment in terms of there's no sub, it's pretty cheap, it's got loads of content, and the thing is the gameplay has kind of spoiled me. I couldn't ever go back to WoW now.
Right.
Because the fact that you can move while casting your spells, it's got Dark Souls style dodging, like with iframes, so you can technically dodge out of the way of anything if you want to, but with very limited use. Whereas in WoW, you know, if someone fires an arrow at you, it's going to hit you. If someone fires a fireball at you, it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
So it feels really
Thank you,
clunky to me
dirty
now,
player.
standing
Thank
still
you.
and, you know, casting spells.
Yeah, it's dated.
Oh well. No, I played what was the fucking game called? The one that now lost all of its servers.
Huh?
Competitive.
Thank you, dirty player.
Wildstar.
Thank you very much, dirty.
Wildstar. I played
WildStar
that.
was good, and that's
That
closed now.
actually
That
was
makes me
fun.
sad.
That was
It was
fun.
quite fun.
Yeah.
The telegraphing was great,
Yeah,
and now it's dead.
that wasn't too bad.
It had you had like a player house island that you could build as well, which was
Oh, yeah?
really cool. I like that. I like player housing. It's nice. But no one's making MMOs anymore because it's not worth it.
Yep.
It's been, to be
I mean,
fair, they had a good
there are
run.
now not a lot of MMORPGs coming out. That's true.
Good day, everyone.
Ah, guten
Hey,
Tag.
Pro. How you doing?
Hey,
I heard you talking about MMO, so I choose
Yeah.
to come in and join the conversation.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Ended work earlier after basically driving to a customer and then just going home.
Right.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be working, but I'm a slacker.
Yeah,
Well,
then
that's
again, we
nothing
knew
new.
that.
Yeah.
Figure that one out.
Just hanging out, building in space engineers.
Yeah, I've seen you play the recent days.
Nice, there we go. Yeah, this is great. Holy shit, I built like a main reactor room with mood lighting. Oh, bugger.
That reminds me, one game I still need to try out again. I played it right on release, but now it's apparently pretty good. Is Elder Scrolls Online.
yeah,
Ah,
I quite like that game. It's basically just like co-op Skyrim and Oblivion, really.
the issue I have with it is the fact that in most of these games, especially Elder Scrolls, I tend to be a ranged character. In that, it's basically auto-aim, and that puts me off a little bit.
Low.
Fair enough.
Oh, really?
Because I expect it to be, you know, you aim the weapon yourself. Instead, you aim in the general direction. If they're highlighted, you hit them.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. With Elder Scrolls, I mean, my MMO days are kind of over, but I always wondered who the hell the audience is with that Elder Scroll MMO. Who are they aiming for? Because it's
Well,
certainly not
in the
Elder
very
Scroll
beginning
players.
was basically everyone.
Yeah.
They went on the Skyrim train.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
Oh, it's Skyrim, but online, and then it wasn't.
But it's like,
Yeah.
you know, people the whole it's like Fallout. What is it? 76 Fallout?
Yeah,
Fallout
76.
76,
It's
yeah.
like, well, you know, it's supposed to be a narrative-driven thing. You're just slapping the name onto what is clearly not. It's just a cash grab, really, or it felt like that way.
Which is exactly why I'm actually looking forward to the one game by the original creators of Fallout New Vegas.
Right.
It's basically a
Oh, you mean
pretty much a
it-
spin-off of Fallout.
Outer World thingy something?
Yeah.
Isn't that
one.
now a Epic Store exclusive?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, really?
Wasn't that
No.
literally announced like 2 days ago or something? That it's
Jesus
now Epic.
fucking
I think it's gonna
Christ.
come out on Steam. It's like a timed exclusive thing again. But it's
put it
gonna
on
come out
Steam.
on
It's already
Christ's
happened
sake.
to Metro. All of these games I would love to play, I'm not
that's why I
going to
didn't
play
get
because they're
Metro.
on Epic
Yeah.
Games.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not
away
gonna
with your-
give them the
Go
money.
away with your exclusive fucking bullshit. What's this? The console market? Fuck off.
Well, it's just
Yeah.
that it's just, you know, everyone now realizes, yeah, let's do our own thing. It's like, for fuck's sake, no one, the consumers don't care. Just put it on Steam. No one,
Yeah.
because you're just putting up partitioning shit. No, I'm not going to download Origins bullshit store. Just put
Yeah.
it on Steam.
If you want to make it easier, make a deal with them that you can also have it on the Epic Games launcher, and then just have something else going on. Maybe you get better support when you have the games. Maybe you have a better friend system. So, you know, something that puts
Yeah, but the
you...
thing is, the Epic Store doesn't have any of this because
Yeah,
their
exactly,
whole,
and that's the
their whole
thing.
sales pitch is, hey, we have Game A that Steam doesn't have. You really want to play Game A, right?
Which is not
It's
convenient
the
for the
only-
consumer.
That's the only sales pitch. It's not like, oh, we have a really
isn't-
nice, we have a way better interface. Our backend is modern and amazing. We have a great friend system. Steam can suck our ass. No, we have Game A, and you
Yeah.
really want to play Game A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's holding it
exactly.
hostage.
Like on the
Yeah.
free market,
Fuck
as
off.
it's supposed to be, You will succeed if you have a better product, or you have better things surrounding the product.
Or you have
So
to cut,
that's
or you
how
have
it
the
should
customer by
work.
the balls, and they
Yeah,
they
exactly.
wanna have the
Yeah, in
customer
this
by the
case,
balls.
they basically hold a knife to your throat and say, "You want it, right?"
You really want to play this game, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the stick rather than the carrot approach.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
and-
great for developers and publishers, but not us. You know, I just want to be able to shift
Yeah.
tab when I'm playing a game and talk to my friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we're
We're
the
all on
consumer.
Steam.
Yeah.
Everyone is already on Steam. You know, it's over. This is it's done. You know, as in
Yeah,
the competition
they've
won.
made themselves just this big thing they are by now. Steam was in the beginning a fucking shit show, and everyone
God, yeah.
knows that.
Oh yeah.
But
Did
they,
you hear about the Epic Steam thing that happened that they discovered a week or two ago?
No, what?
No?
People
Oh, that
discovered
they're
that
basically
the Epic
reading out
launcher
your entire
was
fucking-
reading a Steam
Yeah.
file that contains what
Yeah.
games you buy.
Sorry,
what
sorry.
Yeah.
games
What?
you. So the Epic launcher was reading one of your Steam files that contains local data that not
Okay.
even Steam uploads, containing what games you have and who your friends are and stuff,
Oh my fucking god.
which is
Okay.
really dodgy. And their explanation was something that did not sound particularly real, like
Right.
some nonsense about like, oh, it was from the early days of Fortnite. What does that mean? Like, it has no business reading Steam information. It really doesn't.
Right.
So Reddit went up in arms over this, as you can imagine, because
Reddit goes
it's
up and
kind
on
of
about everything.
Yeah, but I don't want Epic reading any of my Steam information unless I give consent. I think that's
Right.
pretty fair.
I've also got another big question. I'm
Also,
just checking
that's
this.
also the EU. If they had access to any more like personal information, with the new GDPR thing,
GDPR.
yeah, that could hurt.
Mhm.
And there comes the next $1 billion fine. Good job, Epic. Good
Shit
job, you
sucks.
fucking idiots.
And the only we lose as consumers.
Yeah.
Yep. At least regarding Metro, as far as I know, apparently it's only a timed exclusivity
Yeah,
contract.
it's a 1 year exclusivity.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. So in 1 year, when it comes up to any
I
other
might actually
platforms,
play
I
it.
might buy it, you know?
Yeah.
Because then I actually give it to
Might actually
something
play
where I've already supported this. If somebody came out
Thank
and
you, Thigh
had
Dragon.
something
Thank
like
you
a better
kindly,
platform
Thigh.
in
Thank
Steam
you.
that actually is better, then sure, we might switch. But it needs to be so much better to actually give us an incentive to do so, because it's work. And it makes things harder for us as the consumer.
Yeah, no, sorry, wait a second. I just saw a comment in Soviet's chat that I have to get into because that always hurts. That always hurts inside. My information is about as useless as me. So if you have nothing to hide, then what's your full name, your address,
Oh
and
god.
gimme?
Did he say if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to fear? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
For some nerds,
idiotic.
my information is as useless as me. No, it's not. It's not. Your information is pure money for those companies. And it's stored. It's stored somewhere, which means people can have access to it. Don't be idiotic with your data. Just don't.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
That
Isn't
really
it, like
hurts every
valued
time.
recently as like more valuable than money now. They think it's going to be like the next currency.
A big thing is, for example, whenever I say that stuff, for example, just recently within my new job, those people that I work with are around like age 30-ish, up to like 50-ish. They don't understand the value of your data. So they basically have their accounts of everything, and they don't realize how easily it's sold. When I tell them that I don't have a Facebook account, I don't have this and this and this and this, just because I don't want everything to have my data, they look at me weird.
Different generation.
Yeah.
They don't understand the problem. Thank you,
Then
Sam
again, you're one
and
of those-
Danatron. Thank you very much. Thank you.
How does it feel being old?
No, I'm not part of that generation.
You're old.
No, I'm not. Oh, fuck you.
Soviet, you are more than a decade older than me.
Yep, same.
Stop making me feel bad. Oh, I'm young.
I think that our generation is potentially
Thank you,
by
MLG.
far the most
Thank you.
computer and IT savvy. You've got the younger people that have been blessed with like incredibly easy operating systems and smartphones and don't even know how to like log into their own routers. And then you've got the older generation that don't know what a touchsein is. But
I
our
don't know,
generation,
I think
we
young
grew up
people
when
are a
it
bit
was
smarter than that.
No, the thing
have you
is,
spoken to many young people?
Well, you know,
there's a difference between the generations. Basically, people older than like 30, 40-ish, they don't understand it, like all of that because they never bothered learning it. And they're at the point where they just think, oh, it's here, but I'm too lazy to learn, or I'm too old. It's excuses all over the place. The ones after that, they grew up with it, they knew that it's going to be a big market, they got into jobs regarding that stuff, and they learned how to deal with all of the background stuff as well, because, of course, if you had to deal with DOS and everything around that shit, you're gonna easily deal with everything after that. Then, the generation that basically grew up with a touch screen phone in their hand,
those are also
and
as
don't
bad. Yeah.
have to understand
Yeah, they never had
what
to
goes on
struggle
behind
with
it anymore.
how to log in with a dial-up modem and just all that shit.
I mean, you don't have to have experienced that to understand what it feels like, but it's just about knowing what's going on in the background. Like
Yeah,
all
I
those
think
children,
it's-
like
How to troubleshoot is something. It's not about what you're troubleshooting. It's the idea
Like-
of like, if something goes wrong, do you call technical support or do you
I know
just play
Pivot
around a
Tiger.
bit?
Yeah.
yeah, like for example, my brother is actually the best example of that newer generation. He's currently 13, and he has been around computers since he was born. And he's seen me do stuff. He's seen his father do stuff. However, he doesn't know anything more than the fact that this is how you turn it on, this is how you turn it off, and this is how you install a game. Anything more than that, he needs my help. Even though I've been constantly telling him, you can learn this easily. This takes nothing more than 5 minutes of Googling. And just, sitting down reading. Because I went to school for that specifically. I may be 21, but I specifically went into that area to learn more about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think that, sorry, going back a step, I think that the people who are younger than us, they certainly they share this thing. They're not. I know they're surrounded by technology that is perhaps a bit easier to use, but they're getting that same. Okay, they've got a problem. They'll Google it. They'll go to this forum. They'll look up the solutions. It's only really people over a certain age who didn't grow up with the internet that have that problem. Everyone beneath that it's the age of Google. You know. It's people much younger than us that are very familiar with having to sort problems out with whatever, really, with tech. But yeah,
I can't wait for the day where I'm actually going to be old enough where everyone's going to say like, haha, why don't you know this?
thank you, Turbo. Thank you kindly, Turbo.
Fuck.
I think I am reaching that age where it's kind of like where like, new things are turning up and like, oh god, like people keep.
I'm
like,
going to off myself
like it.
at that point.
You know,
No, honestly, because I don't want to grow into what I hate.
like it's like the other day. It's like, what the fuck is TikTok?
TikTok's just a new Vine. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, but what is
Fine, though,
Vine?
you set up a VR. I don't think you're past it just yet. Like,
No, but it's like new
RS.
things turn up and it's like Reddit.
No, I mean,
Reddit mentions
you can
it, and
understand
I'm like,
what it is, but for example, sure, I know what TikTok is. I know what Vine was. Did I use it? No. Did I enjoy it anyway? No. Do I think it's retarded? Absolutely. But do I also see the value behind it, in, like monetary wise? Holy shit, yes.
Obviously, as long as you can monetize it.
Like Jesus Christ, I want that kind of fuck off money.
And Sophie, you're not really a big social media person anyway, are you? You
No.
don't use Twitter a lot, so I can't imagine you'd have encountered TikTok much.
no. I use Twitter briefly before I go to bed, and I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I'm bored and I want to read something.
I thought that's when you browse the 40k lore subreddit.
I do that during the day when I'm supposed to be working. when I got my third monitor up next to me, and then somebody will say something that's wrong about 40k, and they
Oh my
must
God,
be
someone
corrected.
is wrong on the
Someone's wrong on the
internet.
internet.
Somebody yesterday said that the
We must
Space
educate-
Marines were made to replace the Thunder Warriors because the whole idea of a Space Marine is to take over governance of new planets once they've been conquered. That is clearly wrong. Humans
Listen to yourself.
from the Imperial Army become governors, and you've got the diplomats and all the other sort of like supporting logistical staff. The Space Marines force compliance upon a planet, and then they leave. They don't form governments. So the Ultramarines are doing it wrong, Matt Ward.
This is like arguing the difference between proton and photon torpedoes.
It's important.
Honestly,
Law is
there
important.
Are a few things on this planet less important than that, Soviet.
Someone's wrong on the internet, therefore, I must speak.
It's Dawn of War. Come on. It's
not Dawn
just
of War,
men.
it's
It's
based-
just men shooting each other.
No, it's Astartes, metahumans. They're not men, they're
Honestly,
monsters.
every single time you go into this, I'm just thinking, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll run out of energy
Get
eventually.
another, get another hobby.
Yeah, I'm like a wind-up toy. I'll run out of energy eventually. Just leave me be. Anyway, so I notice that someone's wrong and they must be corrected, and therefore I will be the champion. I will stand forward.
And how many people have you successfully educated in this way since you came online?
Well,
He thinks it's been
legions,
hundreds.
legions of people are educated by my well-constructed analytical comments on the Reddit.
Maybe you should make a 10-piece Warhammer educational video that never
I
actually gets
should.
finished.
I
because
should,
You're
yes.
too busy making
Don't
actual
get him
videos.
Yes.
started. He's going to finish that before the fucking DayZ one is done.
Yes.
I think Brexit will happen before the DayZ one is done.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I fucking failed at that, didn't I?
I'm gonna be long dead.
Yeah,
DayZ will
Oh.
probably be good by the time that
Well-
you finish the Why DayZ is Bad video.
I know.
We're gonna get the news in like 50 years.
I might just give up. I don't know.
Don't give up. You've worked like half a year on
No,
that.
it's not just no.
Just-
Never mind.
Not just half, it's been 2 years at
I
this
know.
point.
What? Oh,
Yep.
God.
Well, no, it hasn't. No, the reality of it hasn't. Is that the bullshitteries that I've been working on. It's only a small amount of time.
Oh, no, but yeah, like the time spent from when you began with it.
Yeah, but people want the bullshittery, so I've got to spend months and months making them.
Well, of course, because the entire DayZ thing is, for you, it's not about the money, it's just a passion project.
Yeah, it's just well,
It's just about
yeah,
you
side
just
project.
going through it, just think about it all again.
Yeah.
And it's mostly just so you have an excuse to think about it all and kind of put it together for yourself.
Yeah.
But you also make a video out of it, because why not?
Yeah, but also it's more because I'm still dissatisfied with like what YouTubers are saying about DayZ, because they don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry, like so many videos. I watch video essays regularly, and so many of them. And I'll be watching the video. I'm like, okay, that's a bit weird. And then he'll come in the video and he'll say he never played the DayZ mod. Like so many of them are talking about DayZ and they've never played the DayZ mod. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. It's not it's ridiculous. You haven't played DayZ. You just played the standalone. That's not DayZ. Anyway. People on the internet, and they're wrong, and they must be corrected. And I will be the one to do it.
Solid gatekeeping material right here.
Yeah.
Another YouTuber telling people what to think.
Yeah! Yeah!
Thought police.
Nice.
No, it's more that just, you know, other video essays are like, I'm like, what? That's bollocks. Anyway. What are you guys all up to?
I am
I'm
attempting
hunting.
to mine cobalt.
Kobolds?
What?
Yeah, I need to find an asteroid with basically one of each type of material in because I cannot mine from the surface anymore.
Right.
Because I can't be bothered making a ship powerful enough to do that.
Hmm.
I got iron and magnesium and cobalt. I haven't found platinum or gold in an asteroid yet. And ore detectors seem really shit.
Are they?
They had like 50 meters range.
Yeah.
It's not very
yeah.
good.
I'm currently in a feedback loop. Like, I open Firefox, look at your chat, then open TeamSpeak to look at the channel, then open Discord for no reason, then Steam, and it just in a loop. I've done it for the last 10 minutes, I don't know why. It's one of those days.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'm walking around hunting again. Because
In your hunting game.
my hunting game, I love
Your
this
hunting
game.
game.
I
Ah.
love it.
Oh.
Just slaughtering the animals, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, good fun. I wanted to go back to the African map. They have lions now.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right. No, I haven't.
Just
Nova,
be
so I'm not
careful so you
familiar with-
don't trip and
not familiar with
accidentally
what that
spend
is.
50 euros on a new rifle.
They do have a few DLC packages, but most of them are new maps. Like 1 or 2 weapon packs, but it's relatively fair priced for such a niche and small game like this, I'd say.
I mean,
It's pretty fair.
yeah, simulators tend to be like that. Just because
Because it's such a niche market, you have to...
Exactly, you
yeah.
can't reach as many people with something like a train simulator. But those people that you reach are willing to spend
Are willing
money.
to pay a lot of money.
Exactly, because it is just their hobby. And
Oh, trust me, I'm a flight sim guy. I know. This is
I'm
also
happy
one of
I'm
the
not.
reasons why I'm not so much into the civilian flight sims, because once you get into P3D or X-Plane, mainly P3D and its software, because if you buy like a Boeing 777 from PMDG, one plane, a Boeing 777, will cost you $120.
What?
Yeah, a single plane. The key or the software for a single aircraft. The thing is, though, that it's a study level sim. The entire airplane is working. And you will spend hundreds of hours if you're into flight sims in this one aircraft alone. It's, yeah. That's why I'm more of a DCS guy, because I just only paid $70 for an F-14 Tomcat. Lovely.
Right.
Oh my fucking god.
In contrast, I paid another $60 for
But hey,
the F-18 Hornet.
No,
but
nothing goes over train simulator. Hey, you want to have all the trains? Yeah, I spent 7,000 fucking
Thank you kindly,
euros.
Blue Darters. Thank you. You have a good day, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm not reading the chat as much as I should. What's that, ODST?
crazy Germans. Oh, that's fair.
You'd be quite
Yeah,
ODST.
fucking
That's
Germans.
fair. Yeah, you're one as well.
No. I'm a mountain German, please.
Yeah, you're a mountain German, but still a German.
Yeah, just like, your northern neighbors.
The hell's
Those
a
are the
mountain
swamp
German?
Germans.
Exactly. And to our left, we have the swamp Germans.
What's a mountain German?
Mountain
Austria.
Germans, that's the Austrians.
Oh, okay.
In contrast to the Swiss, which are the mountain Jews, but it's close enough.
God, dude.
Yeah. And
Is that a
back.
racist spell?
I can't find it
Sort of.
somewhere.
yeah, the Dutch are the swamp Germans.
Have you seen the amount of money they sit on? Okay.
Thank you, Ciro. Thank you
Yeah.
kindly, Ciro. Thank you.
But hey, nothing goes over the crispy Germans. Sorry, Poland.
Dude. It's terrible. Yikes indeed. Alright, just trying to get 2 light systems going.
Oh my god.
Right.
See, and this is why I
No,
don't
that-
stream anymore. I can't be punished myself.
Easy. No, the best thing about the Swiss, the best
but
thing
we
about the
can.
Swiss is still their accent. Have you seen Scout? Poro Scout showed me like some stupid fucking like 70s, 80s porn dubs.
Oh yeah.
Swiss.
Schlecht me, ja.
What? What's that? What?
It's basically, you know how some people dub different porn videos in their native language? Like, for example, the Swiss want more Swiss porn, but nobody makes porn there. So they take some other porn video and just dub the voices.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's an old one that's really well known, which is Swiss.
Right.
And it's just horrible. Just, oh, schlecht me, ja.
Okay.
It's not as funny for someone who isn't German, to be fair.
Right.
It's fucking horrible. Though.
It's because
It's horrible.
the Swiss accent is very, very peculiar. It's very different, and it's awful in porn. It's like if you see something like this, the only thing you can do is laugh, pretty much. It's yeah.
Honestly, the Swiss always talk like they've got something stuck in their throat.
Right. God damn it. Hang on. Just trying to build a stairwell and it's not working.
I'm actually surprised you didn't know the video beforehand. It's what?
No,
Yeah,
not
no.
familiar.
That's what, not Soviet.
Close enough.
Thank you, Saria. Thank you
It's,
kindly, Saria.
I mean,
Thank you.
Germany has some gems on its own. You know, Alarm. Or the classic. Ja, warum liegt hier Stroh rum?
Warum liegt hier eigentlich Stroh?
Ja, warum hast du eine Maske auf? Ach, blas mir doch ein.
What the hell are they saying?
I don't know. I feel slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, stop speaking foreign.
Really shitty porn.
Right.
It's basic on the level of lemon stealing horse.
You have a what?
You know the lemon stealing horse?
A lemon stealing horse. Got it.
Oh,
She's dead, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The
he
lady that said
so.
that line.
oh boy.
Alright. I'm a little bit obsessed with space engineers.
What are you not obsessed with?
Eh.
Ubisoft. No, that's not even true, is it?
He is obsessed. He is obsessed with the Ubisoft, not in the positive sense, but still.
Uh-oh. Oops. Hang on. Maybe it helps if I turn on my thrusters before I... Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, god damn it. Ugh. There we go. I disconnected my ship from the ceiling without first switching on the thrusters, so it just fell to the floor because I'm stupid.
Bong.
There we go.
Gotta love the jankiness of space engineers.
Yeah. Where am I going to dock this?
I mean, that's part of the fun.
Need to get this fuel tank refueled. That'll do. Oh. There we go. Sweet. Right, speaking to the chat, I'm just going to refuel this and make sure it's ready to rock, and then I was going to just quickly do an orbital lap. Yeah, I do need to wrap this up. I've been playing too long. I need to go off and do editing today and get some lunch. Right. Okay, there we go. Full tank. Right then. Where's your base, Alistair?
It's just in space, remember?
Did you turn off the antenna?
I did, yeah, because you
Ah.
said it was annoying you.
Yeah, it is.
It's got a 5-kilometer range, so if you come up, you'll see it.
Sure. Just taking my scout ship up in orbit.
Hey, come here, little road, yeah? Come on, turn around. Too much.
Oh, the...
Oh. Okay, closing. Do you have any defensive turrets I need to worry about?
No, not at all.
Didn't sound very convincing.
This is where I get engaged immediately. I keep getting strong unknown signals at very long range. Might be worth investigating.
Poro. What is that picture?
I don't know, I still
What-
find it so fucking
What is
retarded.
this picture?
It's so shitty that it's funny.
Hey, Alistair.
Oh.
Oh, hello. You
Swinging
look
by.
like a Cylon Raider.
Cylon Raider? Oh yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you got your mining ship, construction ship, space
It's
station.
very basic right now, but
Yeah, no.
it's coming along.
You can enclose it. You can have like an enclosed, breathable atmosphere.
Yeah, I plan to, and
Yeah.
I'll have like a docking bay and stuff. Big
Yeah.
plans.
Ah, very cool. Very cool. So yeah, I suppose you're struggling with resources because obviously you're up in space.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a. I mean, I don't know. Have you done a lot of asteroid scanning? If you have a gold or a silver asteroid, I would very much appreciate that.
Alas, I didn't mark them. I'm afraid. I did find a gold one.
Oh, really? I've been
Yeah.
marking each one just so I don't visit them twice,
Yeah.
even the empty ones.
Hmm. Da, 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 da,
Boy,
da,
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
da, 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 da.
Oh, Rhodia number 1. Time to go on a slaughtering spree. Ah, lovely.
Da, 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 da. This is mine now. Da, 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 da. Thank you.
That is okay. You are a bad man.
It belongs to me. Thank you.
That's quite all right. I'll just go and deconstruct the,
All right. I'll
the
come
reactor
back.
down in your base.
No, 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 no. I should come back with it.
Deconstruct all those armored panels that you spent the last 24 hours making.
Oh god. All right, come back. Thank you, Kruk. Thank you kindly, Kruk. Thank you. Right. I shall return it because I am generous.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
It's not generous to steal something and give it back.
I am magnanimous.
He's a generous god.
Yes. Alright.
He's a pillar.
It's cool though, holy shit, that you can pinch stuff and
Tractor beam.
Lord Clang doesn't complain. I shall return it to you.
But if I get bigger engines,
Honestly-
does that mean I can control you?
Yeah. Effectively.
You should just fly it towards him and then just undock it.
There you go.
Make it crash into the
Yeah,
rest of his
can
stuff.
you control me? Yeah, put your landing leg on me.
I don't think I have the engine.
Put your
I can
landing
try.
legs
Dock
on
with me, Alistair.
But
Oh
that's
my
what we call
God.
it now.
Go on. Go on. From above. Yeah, turn it round.
Oh my.
Yeah.
My vivid imagination right now is not helping.
Okay, when are we going to see
you-
the fan ad with the anthropomorphized spaceships fucking?
Yeah. No, no, no. I meant with the landing leg, not with the connector.
Oh, what are you doing with
Okay,
the
he's rubbing his connector up against mine.
Oh.
No, use your landing leg. What's he doing
You're
now?
going
Sure,
up.
fine.
I'm
yeah, I think
nearly there.
We can't. Yeah, I can't use the connector because we're different factions.
Yeah, so lock it. Okay, now can you pull my ship with the ions?
I'm not powerful enough.
But try
Like,
it. Move
your
the
ship-
engine.
I am trying.
You try? Okay, I'll disable
It's
my
not a
initial
powerful ship.
dampeners. Try now. But it can't even move it?
No, it's going at like 0.01, so I don't think it's working for some reason.
Which thruster are you even burning? No thrusters are burning on my screen.
I don't know, actually. Yeah, it's weird.
None of your ions are
None.
going. Or I can go. Yeah, your front one's going.
I need more info.
Oh, there you
Where's
go,
this connector going
Oh no,
now?
it's me. So why do I have full control of you?
Poro just... Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's making a weird noise.
Oh,
Hang
never
on.
mind.
Yeah, it's fine when I didn't join up. That's odd.
Strange.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Alright. Cool. Well, yeah, good luck with your base. Looking good so far.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate that.
I'm going to head down and enter the hangar bay again and log off and pretend to do work.
At least do a bit today, okay?
Yeah, I need to go do work. It's ridiculous. Ha! Okay.
Yeah, it said a connected ship has taken control for some reason. I'm not sure why that would be.
Hmm.
There's like a hack bar when you build cockpits and stuff, but I don't know how it works.
I don't know anything about those hex fields. I have no opinion. Yeah, I'd like to make like a whole load of these fighter craft. In fact, we should definitely. I was saying earlier, we should definitely have like mini combat challenges, like little skirmish things. Like build a small fighter, or like we'll set like tonnage limits. Like you can't go over a certain weight limit.
So, and I'm gonna basically roleplay the Kriegsmarine and go, ha, that's cute, and then still build a Bismarck.
Well, then yeah, you'd lose because.
Yeah, we gotta have robot rules.
You gotta have rules. Because
Robot
otherwise,
rules. Otherwise,
someone would just
makes
make
a killer lot.
Tonnage.
And then,
Tonnage. Yeah, exactly. Restrictions have always stopped the Germans. Exactly how this
Yeah,
works.
but you know what I mean. As in, you can't just coat your ship with heavy armor and be invincible, because well, you just fall out of the sky because you're just too heavy. Or we could do like like fighters battling out on the moon, or like we all drop from orbit at an atmosphere planet, like an alien planet, and fight over it. So suddenly it's atmospherics. Or I was thinking of one where we have some people build a base or build like a defensive works, and they've got a protective reactor or something, and so the other people are trying to either bomb it using warheads, or land troops, drop troops via pods. There's stuff we can do.
I've always wanted to make a racing track, like an F-Zero X style type thing, using gravity. That would be awesome.
Yeah. There's stuff we can do. Right. Still don't know why I can't pressurize this damn room. Okay. Cool. Right, so I'll catch you later, guys. I'm gonna head off and go start editing today.
Have fun. Good luck.
See you soon, and yeah, so enjoy your days. I'm sure I'll be back later.
Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.
Righto.
Bye.
Right, so thank you for watching, everybody, and thank you, Kruger Jack. Sorry, did I miss you? Thank you, Kruger, and Soraya and Ciro. Thank you all of you for subbing. That's very generous. So I'm gonna head off now. A bit of an extended stream because I got a bit involved in Space Engineers. I'm currently working on the latest bullshittery, which is a fighting game called Gang Beasts. It's the end of the 4th week of work, and the video is pretty much edited. I just need to begin quality assuring it, which means rendering the thing, watching it, rendering it again, watching it, and just trying to eliminate all the mistakes and maybe modify a few things here and there to like transitions and stuff, and just generally prepare it for release. So yes, the engines are on. Let's sorry, I'm just gonna. There we go. Engines are off. So thank you kindly for watching. I'm sure I'll be back later. And so this has been Space Engineers alongside Poro and Swatlight and Alistair, and a lot more of them will be online this evening, I'm sure. Right, so yes, have a lovely afternoon. I'll see you again soon. Lulu's just gonna have a nap for the minute. Right, hang on, pop out of here. Okay, exit to Windows. Okay, let me have a quick look and see who's currently streaming. Okay, so ZF. So SWAT Night. Oh, SWAT Night's going. Okay, so I will hand you over to SWAT Night then. So he's doing his hunting game. So yes, all the best. Thank you again. If I don't see you again, have a lovely weekend. I'll be back later. So yeah, this is ZF SWAT Night.